Hey, Gig. Are my trackings working? Okay. I've had to fix so much on my computer today, it's kind of crazy. Hopefully everything's working and you can hear me fine and that nothing's like really loud in the background or anything. Oh, I suppose that's what happens when you go like 2-3 weeks without doing any maintenance on your computer and you just leave all your problems to fester. I'm so tired. I have been sleeping continuously for weeks. For like 2 weeks. I really hope this isn't what the medication's gonna be like in the long run, because the side effects are supposed to be like waning. And obviously I'm awake, but hopefully whatever meds they put me on once I'm all infusioned up will help and I can actually be awake sometime during the day. I woke up at noon today because I set like 40 alarms on my phone and my computer and my iPad. And I was like, I'm gonna get up at noon because in 2 days I gotta be up at 8 because I gotta go in for my second infusion. So I'm gonna wake up at a good time, it's gonna be fine. I woke up, went upstairs, brushed my teeth. I came back downstairs, immediately fell back asleep and slept until about 6:30 or 7. I can't stay awake. I keep setting aside time, like, oh, I'm gonna have a day or two off of work. Cool, I'll take this time to finish the short story because I'm done with the character sheet and I'll finalize the VRM, it'll be great. And then I sleep the whole thing. And then I work a day or two. And then I do the same thing again. I'm gonna have 2 days off. I'll get some work done. I sleep for the whole 2 days. It's crazy just how much I've been sleeping. And then like once every 6 days I'll have a day where I can't sleep no matter what. But I like need to because I need to be up the next morning. I hope that doesn't happen tomorrow. I hope I don't have a hard time falling asleep tomorrow. Because in 2 days is the last infusion. It'll be done for 6 months. Then really the only thing I have going on is my full day evaluation on in May, which I'm excited to do. That'll be nice. That'll make my medication situation better, because they'll have everything like properly categorized so they can put me on the best medication for my different symptoms. I'm super excited for it. I don't want to talk too much about medical stuff though, because the truth is, I haven't seen a doctor or had anything medical done since my infusion. I've just been sleeping. I've been super sore, my head hurts, I feel floaty, walking is weird, especially running. Walking isn't too bad, running is weird, because I feel like my legs aren't as fast as my brain is telling them to be. But other than that, like, I really haven't had too much of a problem with nausea. I've had some headaches, but for the most part, I've been alright. It's just been overwhelming sleepiness and soreness and weakness and tiredness. I really hope this isn't how I'm gonna always feel, because normally, like, the side effects that are going to go away in 2 weeks, and in 2 days it'll be 2 weeks. So I'm just really hopeful. If this is the way things are gonna be, this is gonna suck. This is gonna be a long bunch of years of being on this medication. But that is what it is. I really want to get this stupid work that I haven't been doing nothing. I've been working on stuff on my iPad in bed. But the problem is, I keep not liking what I've made and restarting. I'm firing up the game. I keep not liking... Oh, don't be too loud, please. Please don't be too loud. It's a little loud. Check out new Discord overlay? No. Hold on. This game is being really loud, and it's being one of those pieces of shit where it doesn't let you just do stuff normally. Close out of that. Start. Please give me settings. Shut up. Okay, I'm muting. Let's see. Audio. Turn that shit down. There we go. Much, much better. That was loud as shit. I know how to play Bloons Tower Defense. They don't need to put me through a tutorial. I hate when games, don't let you change settings before it forces you to play. Like, you don't get to change the audio, you don't get to change the graphics, you don't get to change the settings. You're just in an unskippable tutorial, and you have to deal with everything. I hate games that do that. I like games like FromSoft games, where when you fire it up, you get a main menu screen, where you get access to all the settings before starting the game. And then when you first start playing, it forces you to go through like 6 pages of settings, and it's great. I like that way more than this. Okay, Dart Monkey. I have not played Bloons Tower Defense 6 before. This is the first time I'm playing this, but I played many hours of Bloons Tower Defense 5 in high school. Place another Dart Monkey, then click play. Put it right there. How are you doing, Keg? He'll be able to reach this once he gets farther range. That was easy, right? Click play to start the next round. Can I not upgrade? No, I can't? Okay. Doing great as always. I'm trying to get stuff done. I'm super tired and I'm focusing on resting because I'm still, you know, adjusting to this very strong medication. Very expensive medication. And I'm trying to get everything figured out and wrangled together properly. And I'm doing it, but ugh. I'm so tired. Very, very tired. Clearing balloons earns your monkey's thing. Unlock an upgrade. Long distance. There we go. And then I will give you long range as well. Now 2 monkeys. Can you not reach? Okay, now he can. I didn't actually give him the upgrade. I just chose the upgrade. Quincy's a monkey hero that upgrades himself during the game. He can pop several balloons per shot. Okay. Weird. I kind of want to put him where that monkey is. I'll just do that.
Give me a target.
Ew, it talks. It's been a long time since you played any Bloons tower defense game. True. I was watching Mint play. Cool. Go again. I was watching Mint play the other day and it made me want to play because I haven't played a Bloons tower defense game in quite a long time and I used to love them.
I am Quincy, son of Quincy.
Okay. I have enough EXP, I think. Let's do sharp shots. And quick shots. Let's just get all of them. Sharp shots. Cool. What was I talking about? I haven't streamed in a long time. This is kind of weird. It's been a couple weeks since like an actual stream. It's been so much medical shit. Choose a monkey to unlock. Okay, it forces me to... Okay, I don't have to choose that. Cool. I want a bomb shooter. Because a bomb shooter will get rid of armored. Right? It's interesting that it's 3D. Yeah, I need to get rid of armored and I need to get rid of invisible units, but I believe normal monkeys can get the ability. Yeah, enhanced eyesight there. 450, I can almost get that. I need that. So I can get rid of camo monkeys. I've been reading a lot. I want to watch anime more often, but I've been reading manga a lot more than watching anime.
You want some?
Oh, that automatically upgrades. Okay. Enhanced eyesight. Cool. Now when the camo balloons do show up, I'll be able to clear them. But I've been reading a lot of manga. But I think my problem is a couple of the manga I'm reading don't release very often, so I don't have enough to read. I've been reading Shogun, I've been reading Dandadan, which I'm fully caught up on. I've been reading the Beyblade X manga. I've been reading Negima, which I'm really excited to read more into because I loved Negima when I was younger. Oh, we won. Okay. Finally, an actual menu. Is this daily login money? Cool. Unlock at level 30. Do you have quests for me? Interesting. I don't know any of this. I didn't know there's heroes, and I didn't know it was 3D. Interesting. But, everything's kind of broken for the stream right now. Watch this, watch this. You know how I used to have that really nice sliding transition? Yeah, it's gone. It broke somehow, which means I gotta fix it. A whole bunch of stuff on my computer broke. And I think it was a weird Windows update. Like, my search bar got really, really, really slow. I was having my memory, way too much of my memory was being eaten up on my computer, and I had almost completely filled my hard drive and my NVMe. So I need storage, and today I checked all my drivers and stuff, and my computer was still being slow. So I just did a full reset. I kept all files, but reset my computer and did a whole new clean fresh update of Windows, and it fixed almost all of my problems. But one of the problems that's been bothering me a lot and I haven't been able to fix is my face tracking software for being a VTuber hasn't been working. Hold on. Also, I just dropped a couple of frames. Let me make sure NordVPN is on. Hold on, don't want anything popping up. Go. There we go. Yeah, my ISP has been throttling me again lately, so I've been using a VPN more often. Because fuck them, they don't get to control the internet speeds. I paid for this internet speed, I get this internet speed. They can eat my ass. It's been a lot of weird side things. I haven't really had too much going on personally. I've been sleeping almost all the time. The medication's been kicking my ass, but I've been surviving. I'm like trying to eat and do things. Out of my list of all the things I have to do right now, I have the character sheet finished for my model. So that's done. That's ready to be posted. I have another song that I had commissioned a year ago from somebody that I'm already have ready to post. But what I still need to do is I need to finish the short story that I've restarted 4 times because I didn't like the way it was going. It's the same idea, I just didn't like the way I was writing it. And every time I keep telling myself, yeah, I'm gonna work on it, I just fall asleep. And sleep all day. I sleep so much. This medication is absolutely whooping my butt. It is completely whipping my ass. It's been a massive pain. But I should adjust to it, and I'm getting the next infusion in 2 days. So that's good. That's exciting. I've slightly changed my layout here for my desk. The cameras and my phone are in a much better position. It can track my face way better. But my face tracking softwares haven't been able to use my camera. Like, if I fire up VC Face Raw without doing any changes, it'll say that it's not getting video feed. If I open up the camera program for Windows, I can look through both my cameras. They're both working. But the tracking systems won't use it for some reason. It will just fail and then drop it. And I don't even get an error code in the log or anything. And it's not just one tracking system. It's every face tracking program I have. I've tried re-downloading VC Face. I've tried downloading new face tracking programs like Vignon. No matter which one I download, it can't use my cameras. But the fix, which is really weird, is I have to disable both cameras. Oh god, I'm dropping frames. Hold on. Oh, come on, internet. There we go. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Tons of weird, obscure technical difficulties that have just shown up since I last was streaming. My webcams aren't working properly, my computer's been running slower, my internet's been being spotty. It sucked. I haven't had any time to troubleshoot it because I keep setting aside time to finish my project and I keep falling asleep, so I don't even get the project done. It's okay. I think the internet's fine now. You might have to refresh to get caught up because it might be buffering a little bit weirdly. Hopefully not. Okay. What was I talking about? I got completely distracted by that. Yeah, I think I was talking about like my technical difficulties. I've had a bunch of weird technical difficulties that have just happened, and I want to get them fixed before I stream. And right now, I'm in the middle, or at the start of 6 days in a row off of work. I had yesterday off, and I have today off, and then I have the following 4 days off. But on the 4th day of the 6 days off, I get my next infusion. So I'll have a couple of days to recover. I'm hoping that I will be adjusted, and being given the medication isn't going to kick my butt as hard as the last injection did. Because the last injection absolutely slapped me. It whooped my ass. I was so tired. I still am. I keep wanting to say, I'm doing fine now, I'm doing great, but every time I do, I sleep for 2 or 3 days. Every time. It's been an absolute pain. But I'm trying to get stuff fixed. If I can get my cameras fixed, if I can get my cameras fixed, and I can get the short story finished, then I can focus on fixing and setting up OBS properly, so that like the chat isn't a weird, disgusting look like that. And I actually have my transition screens and like a new starting soon screen and stuff. Then I can start streaming and I can show it all off, and then I can start the application process to make some VTubers, because I really want to do that. Especially with Mume's announced graduation. I really want to do that. Really bad. Personally, I've been doing fairly good emotionally. That stuff the psychiatrist had me do helped drastically. I feel a lot better. I feel really like I can be productive. But of course, I finally start feeling this way when I have a $95,000 infusion kicking my ass. I have a whole bunch of anime I want to watch because I've just been reading manga. I haven't been watching stuff. But all the manga I've been reading have been really good. It's been annoying me. I finally have some time and I'm spending it all sleeping. This time will continue though. The hope is I can have the short story done and the cameras fixed and OBS fixed by Wednesday. Because that'll be the day after my infusion. My slate will be cleaned, all of my money situations will be figured out, my work situations will be figured out. I will have nothing but time and space, and I can do it. That's the hope. That is the hope. So hopefully that goes the way that I'm hoping it will. But we all know how plans work for me. Every time the dust settles, life throws a rock at me, and it just completely fucks it all up again, but that is what it is. No point dwelling over it. I've got so many projects that I'm really excited to do. And the biggest one is I want to make VTubers. Completely for free. And give it away completely for free. With absolutely no strings attached. I just feel like doing something where I can sit down and be proud of myself for doing it. I have a feeling I'll be doing a lot better mentally and emotionally if I can sit down and have that feeling to go off of. Instead of just atrophying in my basement because of this medication. It's a good thing that I went as out of my way as I did to, took that hiatus and really focused hard on my physical health. Because if I hadn't, put on the weight I worked to put on, and gotten my malnutrition figured out more, and exercised as much as I did, I would feel so much worse. I would feel so much worse. If you spend 2 weeks in bed, you don't get out of that bed the same. So it's a very good thing that I went as out of my way to do that as I did. I'm very glad I made that conscious choice. Alright, what heroes are there? Quincy, Gwendolyn, Striker Jones, Oben Greenfoot. Is that a druid? Sends wolf spirits to attack. Interesting. These unlock at levels. They get skins? Do they cost real money? No, they don't. Cool, actually. That's interesting. High Priestess. Sada. There's no point messing with those. I can't unlock any right now. I just gotta do levels. And I'll get these as I play, I'm guessing. Cool. Alright, let's just play. Let's just play. Let's do medium. I know I'm very weak right now, because I don't have any monkeys, but that's okay.
Are you kidding me? Nothing gets past my bow.
I don't like your voice, monkey. And that's not me being derogatory. That's me being honest. I don't like that. It feels really weird to play this again. I want cannons next. Ooh, he shoots fast. He shoots very fast. Level up. I can unlock a monkey. I think I want glue monkey. I want to slow them a decent bit. And then I'm just gonna put 3 monkeys here, 3 monkeys here, and a cannon here. I don't have enough space to do 3 monkeys, I'll do 2 then. I gotta get these monkeys seeing invisible units fairly quick. I don't know how quickly those will start being a thing. Quick shots. Enhanced eyesight, there we go. Level up. Oh. I get to unlock them that fast? Okay. Tack shooter. Is there enough room to put a tack shooter? I'm gonna go for sharp shots with this monkey. Can also choose some upgrades for the glue gunner. Bigger globs. I think I want the big and the stickier. Because I want to slow as many monkeys, or slow as many balloons as I can. Alright, let's keep going. It ain't that deep yet. 2 enhanced eyesight monkeys. I barely saw that in the corner. Was that the little gnome guy? He was like way off on the side, moving where the balloons were. I was looking everywhere for him, and I think I saw him at the very end. The more you use a certain monkey, the more upgrades you will unlock for him. I know that much. Wonder what monkeys or towers you like? I kind of like them all. I always liked the ninja monkeys. I liked sniper monkey builds. I loved sniper monkey builds in Bloons Tower Defense 5. Sniper monkey always made things so easy. Sniper monkey was my favorite. Alright, corrosive or stickier? I want stickier. But back in high school, so in my high school, I'm gonna put one of these right there in a little bit. In my high school, they They gave us iPads that were like refurbished, shitty, like old ass iPads, even for the time, because it was like 2014, 2015. Even for that time, they were considered shitty and old and refurbished. And everybody in my grade played Bloons Tower Defense 5 and Clash of Clans. Everybody did. So I played a lot of Bloons Tower Defense. I had some friends who would play Bloons Tower Defense on their school iPad and their phone at the same time. They'd be playing 2 instances of it at the same time. They were like addicted to it. So I have very fond memories of Bloons Tower Defense. You be schmovin' up there. Do I want missile launcher or frag bombs? I want cluster bombs. That's what I want. I want to eventually get the mob, but frag bombs are what I want right now. Regrow balloons. Yeah, I know how regrow balloons work. Now let's get another bomba. Some more normal monkeys. We'd always play the Bloons Tower Defense versus mode where we'd fight each other. That was always fun. Force tutorials are so annoying. Yeah. Ice monkey. It's all the normal monkeys. I wonder if I have to play certain levels in order to get access to the other monkeys or not. Let's go... You know what? Let's just unlock this normally. Let's just go through normal unlock paths. I'll get a missile launcher here real quick. White balloons are like black balloons, but are immune to ice effects. Good thing I don't have any ice monkeys out right now. Eyesight enhanced. Eyesight enhanced. Damn it! Missed up balloons! Razor sharp. We'll get camo balloons. Here's why we have the specific camo vision. We came prepared. Purple balloons. I wish it would stop giving me pop-ups. Can I turn that off? Hold on. Game hints. Yeah, turn that shit off. I do not care nearly as much as they seem to think I do. Very quick shots. Razor sharp shots. Let's get stronger glue. I need to get bigger globs here real quick. The zebras. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay. I also really liked the boats. But sniper monkey. I gotta get a sniper monkey. Stronger glue.
You want some?
Alright, so I can take a moment. Let's look at upgrades. I think I want crossbow because every monkey can use that upgrade right now. Lead balloons. That's why we have the missile launchers. There we go, 2 crossbow monkeys. This game is really good at distracting me. I don't know what I was talking about. What were we talking about? It's the bottom 2. Level up again. Monkey Buccaneer. There's no water in this map though, so I can't use the Monkey Buccaneer. Unless they changed that from Bloons Tower Defense 5.
Awesome.
Let's grab triple shot. And then this one will be Spiko Pult once it's unlocked. Like the Pirate Monkey boat. I do like the Pirate Monkey boat. Cool. I want to put down one sniper at least. So that he can get EXP. Now, do sniper monkeys in this game work the same way as they did in the last one where you can put them off anywhere? Yeah. And they'll shoot. Perfect. Let's go for Monkey Ace. I can get Spiko Pult to upgrade. Warning, camo balloons. Yeah, I already know about the camo balloons. Alright, let's get a Moab launcher upgrade. We'll make this one a Moab launcher. And we'll make this one the cluster bombs. I can then get bigger blue spatter. I think I'm gonna go down this path. Can I put these anywhere? No, it does have to be water. Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm glad I was right. Let's put down another sniper monkey. And then one more of these. I'm only putting down another sniper monkey. In fact, I'm going to put down one more other sniper monkey because I'm farming EXP right now. And I think the monkey has to kill the balloons to get the EXP. I'm pretty sure anyways. So having more of them is good. Yep, I turned off game hints. Why am I still getting them? Yeah, that's why I needed the Moab, was for that. I can go mortar monkey. Put down a mortar. Be fun. Cool. Also do an airplane landing strip right here if I wanted. Yeah, that covers a lot of area.
Incoming.
Mobs! Here we go. The real test.
Yes.
Hey, second. Alright, which one do I want? I think I want bouncing. Bouncing with the Moab destruction. And then these, I want... Ooh. I want range and more tax. What is this game? Don't you dare talk down on Bloons Tower Defense, dude. This is one of the classic games. One of the most classic of classic games. More tax. More tax. I just got so much money from that one, actually. Cluster bombs. There. Alright, which one do I want? Rapid fire is cool. Never miss targeting. I think I want rapid fire and never miss targeting. I think those are the ones I'm going to focus on first. bigger blast. This is Arknights if the gameplay was good. This was Arknights many years before Arknights was Arknights. Can I get any upgrades yet? No. What can I get? Heli pilot. Alright, I want... sharper darts. Playing this has nothing to do with brain damage. I'm not playing this game because I have brain damage. I'm playing this game because I needed a game to play that doesn't require me to play again tomorrow. It's like every game on my list of games to play is like a 3 to 8 parter. Shrapnel shot. Popping them real quick now. Which is good. I'm probably gonna want to get more fucking assorted monkeys here. I don't want them to fight for kills, but fortified balloons. That's why I need a bunch of missile launchers. So that's bottom and middle. Cool. Got that. Yeah, that's the only problem with getting this many missile launchers is the invisible units. I don't want the invisible units to become a problem. There was a monkey... Wizard monkeys! Wizard monkeys let you see invisible units in an area, right? That was their thing, and it's like shared with other monkeys. That's the monkey I'm thinking of. Yeah, wizard monkey is what I'm thinking of. One video of the guy playing Minecraft, but he gets a donation to play Hello Kitty. I think I know what video you're talking about. Get some monkey money. I want rapid fire. I want to go down the rapid fire path, but I want centered path. Ugh, ouch, that hurt. I'm glad I was able to stream. My computer and everything has been acting up so much. I was genuinely worried. Do I want the Apache dart? I want to go Apache and faster darts.
Incoming!
Incoming! Shut up. Large caliber. I know what I'm doing is not at all optimal for farming upgrades. But that's okay. Let's grab this. Oh! The helicopter follows my mouse. Unlocked a new hero. I didn't realize the helicopter was following my mouse. I was so confused as to why he was a mile away. I mean, if one of you guys donated me $1,000, I'd play Hello Kitty right now, too. That would fix a lot of my current issues. Immediately. Let's grab more glue monkeys. Okay. Mob glue or glue hose? I think I want glue hose. Slowing them down is gonna help a lot. Keep forgetting that the helicopter's following me. Wink wink, if only. If only things were that simple. Blue hose. Okay, I want pursuit. If I get... Okay, I think pursuit makes it automatically follow monkeys. Yeah, I don't have to control it anymore. Cool. That's what I was thinking of. I've been sleeping so much. Wizard monkey! See everything that's coming in. Yep. We're getting Zoshia high rank. We're getting Mizutsune. We're getting a new village. And the village is going to have a whole bunch of the stuff that was in the gathering hub. So we basically get a gathering hub that's not a gathering hub. It's still going to be really, really nice. The quest counter's back, which means arena quests are back, which is also something that's really cool. I'm high rank 138. I've hunted every single monster dozens of times. I have 6 highest end builds completely maxed out, with the armor maxed out because I've been grinding armor spheres. I have like a billion Ardean weapon parts, as well as like 6 fully upgraded built Ardean weapons for some of the different builds. I have like I've recorded all the important stuff, and I still have yet to upload them because I've been sleeping so much that I haven't been doing anything.
Nice.
All right, wizard monkey time. I'm going to sell this glue monkey. For that. And then I'm going to put a new glue monkey up here. There we go.
Incoming.
Oh, cool. So I guess now I just go around looking for which ones can be upgraded, right? I'm almost done with this level, so. But yes, I am very excited for new monster hunts. I'm excited for high rank Zoshia. I'm excited for Mizutsune. I'm super excited for Arc Tempered Ray Dao, which is said to be coming eventually. I haven't looked at spoilers for what the armor or weapons for Zoshia looks like yet, so I'm just like everything else in the game so far, I've avoided it. I don't even know what the Mizutsune armor is going to look like, because doesn't the Hirabami armor, isn't that what original Mizutsune armor looked like? At least the version from Rise, I'm pretty sure. But then Legiacris was teased for Title Update 2, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the lad to be back after all these years. Alright, I can get this upgrade, but I'm gonna be going down the Apache Dark ship upgrade path, so... Oops. Let's see what other upgrades. I want centered path. And then... I can get the even more tax upgrade for these guys. Even more barrels. Didn't watch the showcase. I watched the showcase. The showcase didn't show off armor. Not Zoshia's armor. I don't even think it showed off Mizutsune armor. I'm pretty sure it just showed off Mizutsune. No, it didn't. Alright, there's the village. Fishing. Chocobo pen. Bowling. All super exciting. Everyone can sit around the giant feast table. We get cat feasts back. Yippee. Mizutsune fight. Bubble pop. The slippery debug is back, debuff is back. I already have an oil slick and slippery armor thing though. There's Arc Tempered Raid Owl. I can't wait for that. That I'm super excited for. I want a new difficulty. Bunch of guys. Camp destroyed. She drank the tea. Arm wrestling. High rank Zoshia! And that's it. No armor. That's it. No armor. Second. Like a dumbass. You watched somebody talking about it and showing it off in a video and fucking conflated the two. The guy at Chris Teaser, can't wait for that. This is the short version. This is the title update teaser, not the live stream where they in-depth spoil everything. I swear, man. I can leave for 3 weeks and you still speaking nonsense. This is the end, though. There we go. Alright, home. Next level. So I got a new hero. What does this guy do? Fire gun. I can't actually see it, it just says what it does. I'll try it, whatever. I'll try him. That was the showcase, that was the teaser showcase. Go ahead, send me the link to the showcase you're talking about, and when I point out that it says long form, in depth, or it's a something else made by someone who isn't Capcom, you're gonna look really silly. Alright, let's do this one now. This one has one pool of water, so I can put a pirate ship. The stream, the in-depth stream where they spoil everything and show off every single little thing that's probably an hour long. Showing off everything I just said I've intentionally avoided. Crazy. Alright, I want Glue Monkey here. That's actually a really good spot for that. Alright. I still don't have enough for the hero. That's right, it's double-sided. I forgot about it. 13 minutes, then it wasn't a stream. Unless it was premiered. Monster Hunter Wilds Showcase. Free title update showcase. Join us on March 25th at 7 a.m. for the Monster Hunter World Showcase, hosted by producer Ryozo Tsuchimoto. We'll take the wraps off the first free title update coming, bringing Mizutsune as well as a host of other new additions. Yeah, this is the one where they spoil everything. Why would I watch the one where they spoil everything? Alright. Faster shooting. I need to get my hero unit done. No, I don't need to, but I should. I like that the ship monkey has built-in bullet pierce. I don't remember if it was that way in the 5th game or not.
We have ignition.
You'd be saying I watched some random dude talk about it? Okay, let me see something. Let me see something. Is some guy who nobody knows talking about it? Okay, no, it's not. It's just the spoiler one. Alright, I'll take back that. You didn't watch some random person talking about it. You still watched the long-form version that was premiered where they spoil everything. I thought you were talking about the videos I've been seeing where guys will, like, go out and, what's the guy's name? There's this YouTuber who's currently, like, showing up all the time on my fucking recommended. He's like, this is the greatest flare build the game has ever seen, and it's, like, super mid. Or, this is the greatest hammer build the game has ever seen, and it's, like, super mid. And, like, works really well against low-rank monsters. Whoever that guy is, he made a video where he was like, the Zoshia armor set is, and I immediately just didn't look, clicked don't recommend this channel because he's just posting spoilers in a desperate attempt to get some views. I want long range because I want merchant. I want money. The only thing the short version didn't show is the armors in some events. Still, you're telling me there's like 13 minutes of spoiling armor and weapons? Or are you talking about the events? That just makes me want to watch it even less. I need to be able to see invisible units. Hey, hello. There we go. You arrived from work. Welcome from work. How close are you to getting your computer done? You only have like a graphics card now, right? Do you have the computer case? What do I mean, do you have your computer case? You posted pictures of you doing the thingy. Of course you have your computer case. Lead balloons are going to be coming pretty quick. I gotta get cannons down. I'm gonna have a row of cannons here. I'm gonna have some invisibility seeing monkeys here. I'm gonna have this guy with some tacks. I'm gonna have glue here. I'm gonna have ships there. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. I want to get a wizard monkey down to see invisible units. Wizard monkey is amazing. Okay, so which one lets him see invisible units? Gains a dark magic attack that reveals the location of all nearby camo balloons permanently. Yeah, I want to go down the intense magic tree. The daisy chain for the fans, or you can just get a hub and call it a day. Either way. I forgot that you got a, micro what's it called? Micro motherboard. I forgot that you got a small one. I guess it makes sense that it doesn't have a ton of fan ports on it. One more cannon. More frag bombs. Thank God I could see that. Intense magic. I need 500 for monkey sense. Then I will wait for that. Can I get upgrades here? I can. I want to go for merchant first, because generates cash constantly. It's just the banana farm. Yeah, it's just a banana farm from Bloons Tower Defense 5. Just makes money. Why would I not want that? Faster reload. Yeah, I'm going missile launcher. All these guys are gonna be MOAB missiles. There it is. That's why I went Bombas. It's right. I need to put a sniper monkey down. I gotta be farming sniper monkey XP. Can't forget that. So how's being alive been treating you? I've been very tired. So, I actually have little to no news to give you guys right now. Surprisingly. Like, I've been really tired and exhausted, but for the most part, I've just been sleeping. I haven't been getting stuff done because of it. I've been, like, I'm officially working less hours at work. I'm one phone call away from having everything set up and being completely finished with everything involving this infusion. My infusion is on Tuesday. Once that's done, I don't have to do anything for 6 months. I'm working reduced hours at work, but I have been so tired. I've just been sleeping constantly. At every moment, I am just dead tired sleeping. I wake up for a little bit and I crash. You can ask my friends. The times I do hang out with them, I'll hang out for a while and then I'll just disappear because I crash. I woke up at noon today, went upstairs, brushed my teeth, fell back asleep until 6:30. I slept all night. I've just been sleeping so much, and I'm getting a little bit worried because the side effects of the infusion are supposed to go away over 2 weeks, right? And I'm still dead tired and sore. All of my muscles are very sore, and I have a headache, and my legs and arms feel like they move very slow, which is expected, but it's supposed to go away, and it's not, which means I'm a little worried that this is the way things are going to be. Which, if it is the case, that's fine. I can adjust to being tired, and they're gonna put me on medication once I'm done with the infusions to help me be awake during the day and to help with like the soreness and so on and so forth. So it's fine. It's a good thing that I got myself as physically like fit as I am. Does a monster drink work? No. I took what's it called? Modafinil, and slammed a white monster and went to bed. Like 2 weeks ago. And I slept all night. Like, I am so drained and tired that I haven't been getting stuff done. Like, and I haven't streamed or done anything involving streaming in like a good 2 weeks. I've edited those recordings of me playing Monster Hunter with Odd. That was great. And I still have a ton more recordings. I've got like another 3 2-hour episodes left to upload. But I haven't been getting anything done. I keep trying to set aside time, being like, okay, I'm going to spend this time. I'm going to finish the short story, which I've restarted like 3 times because I didn't like the way I was writing it. I haven't changed the context, but I didn't like the way I was writing it. But I keep being like, all right, I worked this one short day. I'm going to go home, get some sleep. I'm going to wake up the next day. I have 2 days off. I'll get stuff done. And I sleep the whole 2 days. And then I'm back at work again. And I work a day. I get 2 days off. Sleep the whole 2 days again. I haven't really been eating much because I'm sleeping all the time. It's a good thing that I took those months off and really focused on getting into good, healthy physical like routines, that I have so many supplements. Because if I was in as bad of a shape as I was 6 months ago now, these 2 weeks of being bedridden would fuck me. I would be destroyed. Everything would go bad. Any degree of muscles I have would disappear. My weight would get bad. It would be terrible. So I'm really glad that I did that. I am technically fine. I'm just not getting stuff done. I'm not getting the short story done. I forced myself to get the character sheet done. But I've had a whole bunch of technical problems with my computer. My search bar was extremely slow. Like, Windows Explorer was extremely slow. I fixed it, I think, today. It's fast again, but like, my face tracking programs like VC Face, Vignon, iFacial Mocap, Webcam Motion Receiver, they just won't read my camera. In order to get them to read the cameras, I have to disable the cameras, restart the whole computer, and then re-enable the cameras. Which is not ideal. Don't you think you're trying to do too much at the same time? No, I'm not. I'm not doing anything. I'm not getting anything done. But now I have to fix my computer stuff. Like, look at this. Fixing my computer today, what I did was I did a full reset and reinstall of Windows, keeping my files. My transition screen is gone. It just fades now. And my microphone and my headphones and everything were super fucked up. I had to fix that. I've got a lot of technical work, like troubleshooting I have to do. They want to do too much? Literally, all I want to do is fix my technical problems on my computer and get the short story done. That's it. Once I'm done with that, and I get this infusion done on Tuesday, I can do the model update, I can do the lore update, I can put in like all of the stuff that I've been working on for the last few weeks. and I will be completely finished with my channel, and I can start trying to find someone to make a channel for, right? I've got pretty much everything done. I've just been fucking sleeping. I've been so sore and tired, and I know I'm supposed to prioritize that because I am on very strong, scary medication, yada yada yada. But just because I'm prioritizing it, I still feel like shit because I'm not getting anything done. Alright, which one is... Oh, they don't have the lightning bolt anymore. They have guided missile, but they don't have the lightning bolt upgrade anymore. Interesting. Very interesting. Literally all I want to do is get this update finished, so then I can prioritize the stuff that I want to be doing. That's all I want to do right now. And I'm getting there, it's just... the medication is whooping my ass. Yeah, it can become Necromonkey, I did see that.
Moab.
I'm already at round 40? This might be bad.
Nice.
I gotta... Why is it taking so long? I guess, hold on, I need to get Merchant Man. This guy hasn't been able to kill many things. Don't you think the second infusion will be as bad as the first one? It's not supposed to. That's the thing. The first infusion is supposed to be the worst. The second infusion is supposed to be easier and faster. And then every infusion after is maintenance. I shouldn't feel much bad at all after any maintenance doses, because it should stay in my system for 6 months. That's at least what they were telling me. That's what they were telling me. I'm not going to pretend like I know everything about it. I'm just repeating what I was told by the cancer center when I was last there. Crossbow Master. The first one was 30 minutes of prep, an hour of pre-infusion, 3 hours of infusion, an hour of flushing, and an hour of watching me afterwards to make sure nothing goes wrong. So that one was like 7 hours, 8 hours total. This one, it's going to be an hour of pre-med, an hour of med, and an hour of flushing. So it should only be 3 hours. It'll be like less than half the amount of time. Because they're going to do it at a much faster speed. But I want to be done with these projects. So that I can fucking focus on... Because once I am on the second dose, I'm already at reduced hours at work. I gotta start getting on the grind. I know I'm supposed to focus on, you know, letting my body heal and adjust, and I am focusing on that. It sucks, and I'm complaining because I don't have, like, anything done. I'm not making progress on anything else besides adjusting to the medication. And I know that's all that's important right now. It's just, I wish I could be doing more. I don't like constantly sleeping. Jesus, he's hogging all the money. So I'm doing good. I'm doing great, actually. I'm just upset because I'm not getting as much done as I want.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Sniper Monkey is putting in work with that bouncing bullet. That's crazy. He's killing all of them. I know. Here's the hard part about it. It's so hard for me to admit and out loud say, yeah, it's perfectly fine that I don't get anything done for 9 days. I hate saying that. I absolutely hate saying that. Yeah, it's perfectly fine that I get absolutely nothing done for 2 weeks straight. Hello. Okay, what do I want? Do I want Moab Shove? Reversing or slowing their movement? Ooh. Can I put my Discord here? No. I do not want links in the chat. You can die this time. There's not time for jokes, silly. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Cool. I am officially... Oh, there we go. That's what I like to see. Just print me some money. Print me some money. Come on. Print me some money. Merchant. Yeah. Just roll the damage. Look at that. Oh, that's some fat money. Thanks for asking instead of just posting, though. Most people would just post. Okay, she is leveling up. I should get more sniper monkeys down. I'm almost done with this level, is the thing. I know I can keep grinding afterwards, if I really want. I can just keep playing after I finish the level, quote unquote, so I can grind out some more stuff. I think I'm gonna do that. Bunch of bouncing bullets.
All right.
These are rotors. I get the Apache upgrade next. These guys are gonna upgrade after a while. I still haven't upgraded these guys to Moab Maulers. Oops. Thanks, sniper monkeys. And then let's grab Moab Assassin. And this. I get both full upgrades. That's crazy. 3,400 each. I can do that. Hey, got a new hero. You love to see it. Moab Assassin. This is the last round.
BFB, burn it.
Next, can I just free play? Cool. There's a free play mode and the rules have changed. Balloons will get stronger and faster the further you go. Keep playing as long as you can. Perfect. Those guys printing money is so worth it. But no, believe me, as much as you think I'm joking and you're like, you could die from this, I'm sleeping at all times. I'm in bed all the fucking time. I haven't been getting work done because I've just been sleeping instead. Just for the better, but, you know. There's a crate full of cash. Ooh. More money from sniper monkeys? Hope we get underwater combat. I don't know if we will. There is some underwater movement you can do in a couple of areas, so we might... They might have the capability of adding it in, but even if they don't, just having Legiacris back is going to be plenty for me. I love Legiacris. I'm so glad he's back. I'm so glad we get the lad back. You know what? I want to get more upgrades for the heli pilot. Let's put down another heli pilot. Man, I hope they bring back Zinogre. They've brought Zinogre into like every single generation since he was announced. I'm sure he will be.
BFB, burn it.
Zinogre was in the leak. I have not seen any leaks. I haven't watched any spoilers on anything. So I know nothing. I've only watched the trailer, the like 2-3 minute trailer. Zekin earlier informed me that they did a full showcase and I didn't even watch that. I just watched the trailer that showed off that we're getting a new hub, a arc-tempered Raydao. Okay. Is there anything to upgrade right now? Not really. I guess I could just put down like more wizard monkeys, huh? I can sell him. Put down more wizard monkeys. So I can unlock more through EXP. Same as Devil Joe. Yeah, but I love the pickle. That's one thing that I dislike about Wilds, actually. There is no Devil Joe. There is no Basil Goose. There's no monster that just shows up and is loud and proud and gets in the way. There's no Bully Wyvern that does that in the game. And it feels weird having a Monster Hunter game that doesn't have that. That's usually like a staple. Every Monster Hunter game has something like that. Hey, we get support monkeys now. Well, now that I have access to this, I have no reason for those guys, huh? Oh, keep farming. Keep grinding. I played the shit out of Monster Hunter Wilds, though. It's such a good game. Name of the dragon that bomb your ass of world? That's Basil Goose. Yeah. And Basil Goose and Devil Joe like beat the shit out of each other whenever they saw each other because they both there was one point in Monster Hunter 3 that was a formative experience for me, and I have not gotten it from this game yet, and that was in Monster Hunter 3 fighting the first high rank Kurupeko. You go to fight him, and then instead of doing the normal call that he does to like summon a Baroth or something, he did a different call, and I was confused what the hell it was, and he called a Devil Joe over, and that Devil Joe obliterated me. I haven't had an experience like that in Monster Hunter Wilds. I beat the entirety of Monster Hunter Wilds without fainting once. Even tempered Gormagala and tempered Arkveld. I never carded to them. I eventually carded like, I think on hour, like, 50, fighting my, like, 6th tempered, Jindahad. I got carded for the first time by Jindahad, and I love that my first cart was Jindahad, because Jindahad is my favorite monster in Monster Hunter Wilds. I love Jindahad so much. I'm more than happy to be killed by a Jindahad. I need a lot of money to get those upgrades. That's fine. Cards you took in open beta don't count? That's not the game.
Awesome.
That's a different character. No, they do not count.
More.
Bye, Terran. Get kill as Jindahad is when he stuns you into insta-kill. I don't get stunned, like, ever, and I don't even have stun resistance. I think it's because I've gotten really, really good at blocking. Not killing the monster counts as a cart. I've never not killed a monster. In Wilds, anyways. In the actual game, not the beta. I should stay in the actual game. So how do these guys' supply drops work? Oh, you mean the freezing your feet? Yeah, I have his armor. I use his armor. So... his armor has a thing where you can't be, like, slowed by things. So webbing and ice things can't... I don't get that effect.
Incinerated.
I use his armor set. I have the Guardian Arkveld armor. I like the Jindahad armor more. I have Guardian Arkveld armor. I have Arkveld armor. I have... I can, at the end of the stream, open the game up and show you guys how many parts of every monster I have. Because I've ground a lot. Where are these guys' supply drops going to happen? Or do they...
BSB.
are they like a rare thing?
Incinerated.
I actually like normal Arkveld rank A armor more than Guardian Arkveld. Arkveld, the normal one, looks more armory and less glowy, and I really like the way that looks. With like the metal plating and the faceplate. I think it looks really cool. It looks better with colors too. There's one thing I didn't like about Guardian Arkveld's armor is so much of it is still white and glowing, no matter what color scheme you put on it. Which is like, okay. I need to farm more EXP for the helicopters. I want the Apache. Guess it's time to get another helicopter, huh? You know what? Let's get another one just to be safe. Artisan weapon. Yeah, I can see that, but the only reason people are complaining about it is because everyone's using it instead of using normal weapons. So they're like, there's no, everyone's using it, looks the same, and you can't customize the way it looks more, and that's fine. But they are, sounds like the relic weapons, you craft them. They work the same way that, like, Safi Jiva weapons did. Except for you craft them with parts that you get from tempered Apex monsters. Instead of fighting a stupid expedition hunt like Wild or World did. I loved the Safi Jiva and the Kulptaroth fight. I hated the event version of it, where you have to fight them like 37 times to get a chance to kill them, and if you don't do it perfectly, they just leave. I don't care about the loot, I want to fight the monster. But yeah, you craft them. It's 3 parts, and the parts that you get from monsters can have a bunch of different, like, it's like a gacha. Yeah, but this isn't like a gacha. You build the one that you want, but you need to get the parts that have the thing. Like, Arshan weapons are cool. It's a nice addition, but literally everyone just uses it because it's super min-maxed and has 3 decoration slots. And I personally don't use them. I use the Jindahad Greatsword. I love that Greatsword so ridiculously much. It is such a good Greatsword. Still not enough for the upgrades that I want. That's crazy. I guess I'd rather have drip than stats. I'm glad that you get layered. I'm glad that instead of having to make the layered armor, just having the armor gives you the ability to change the look into it. That is way better than crafting. That is way better than crafting layered armor. And always will be, no matter what. Although, actually, no, I'll take that back. I'm out of stuff to grind. I've just been playing the game for fun and helping friends. And it's so cool that the grades are... I know, dude! I know, it's so cool! You'll see in the video. Once I hit, like, in the videos, once I hit the high rank. Not sure I see the difference. What's wrong with crafting cosmetic? That's the thing. The reason crafting cosmetics in Worlds sucked is because you needed to get specific parts, and Worlds had an awful part obtaining system. In Wilds, it's way better. Every time you break a wound, you get a loot part from a monster. So you get the parts to build armor way faster in Wilds. I'm talking about a specific grind, yes. And in Monster Hunter Wilds, once you have the actual armor, you can change any armor you have into that look, which is cool. But I'd actually be okay with that grind because I have nothing left to grind anymore. I've completely, like, all I can grind now is decorations. I help a bunch of my friends because it's something to do, and the game is still fun even without something to grind, but I have nothing to grind anymore. I've done every single optional quest. I have hunted every single monster. Are decos still random? Yes, but you can craft them, quote unquote. And the way that decos work now is way better than the way that it was in the old games. You'll like it a lot more. So, at least as they are now, you don't get a lot of decoration slots, and armor decorations and weapon decorations are separate. And weapons come pre-built with certain decorations, and those decorations are really good. So you don't... It's no longer just having 20 critical eye, tenderizer, and attack up gems. You can't do that anymore. Only thing I'm stuck right now is the last fishing side quest. I did that a little bit ago. I'm not going to be streaming for too crazy long tonight. I'm probably going to go for like another half hour to an hour and then call it. Because I just wanted to stream. I wanted to say hi to you guys. But I really should be working on things right now. I really should be. I really should be fucking, like, fixing my technical difficulties, working on the short story. But I wanted to stream. I really badly wanted to stream. Hey, Geode. I am in fact alive. Also, these guys are supposed to have supply drops. Why aren't they? Or are they and I'm just not noticing it? Oh, you click it. I feel stupid. They have special abilities. That's cool. Okay. Well, now I know. That's why I've been wasting it this whole time.
Burn it.
Feel kind of dumb for that. I want to get the Necromancer army. Because the Necromancer army is cool. Tax bastion generate lots of money per round. Monkeys and radius have increased sell value. That's an interesting upgrade, actually. But no, I'm streaming and saying hi and chilling because I've been recovering from my infusion. And I haven't been getting the stuff done that I wanted because of it. But it's a good thing that I'm doing it. It's good that I'm resting, but... Ugh. I miss doing things. I miss getting stuff done. The Venom trailer? Yeah, I did watch that. I also watched a bunch of his interactions with... Speaking of which, I have saved watching the Silent Hill F trailer. I still haven't watched it. We'll watch it in a little bit. We will watch it in a little bit. I've been holding off on it because I wanted to watch it with you guys. Okay. Anything able to afford upgrades yet? No? No?
What next? Yeah?
Is this unlock level? I can pay to unlock levels? His name is... Who, me? Did I?
Moab. Burn. Incinerate. Burn.
Robo-Kai funny. Yeah, he's got a... Oh, the Venom trailer. Okay. I do like Robo-Kai's little toaster body. I think that's awesome. I do like his little robo body. Little toaster. He's got extendo legs straight out of fucking the movie Robots. And I love it. Sniper monkeys.
BTD.
Holy moly, they're fast! Name was in use, it seems. Yeah, he waited for me to stop using it. Me and Venom, we go way back, dude. We go way back. Not really. I never played Venom and Xrd. Should have been able to smack Robo-Kai around like a cue ball. True. That would have been awesome. Let's put down some of the other cannons, shall we? I like these hybrid end types. That's really cool, actually. Saw the 1 Z input and the 3 charge inputs. I was like, nah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of charge inputs. Not my cup of tea. It's not bad. It's just not my cup of tea. I gooed on everybody. Get gooed on. Cool. How much EXP do I need before I'm able to upgrade this? I wanted to start main Mei at the start. Yeah, I was thinking of playing Mei, but charge inputs aren't my thing. It's counterintuitive to the way that I've learned how to play fighting games. That's just a personal thing. It's not bad. And a lot of charge characters are really good. Those metal mobs are very fucking scary. Holy shit. They're very scary. Still not enough EXP for any upgrades of note.
Fire down.
Interesting. TOMG, burn it! I really hope they don't make Lucy a full-on zoner. I keep up with what's going on with Strive, but I haven't actually been playing any Strive. He's shockingly true to his Exerd playstyle. That's kind of cool. I never really played him in Exerd. I didn't play a lot of characters in Exerd. I was pretty late to the Exerd scene. Holy shit! Holy. That was scary. Okay, what do I need for that? To avoid that being a problem. I think I just want more sniper monkeys, obviously. It's sniper monkeys. The answer is always sniper monkeys. The answer is always sniper monkeys, right guys?
BFB more.
Keep upgrading. Whew. Keep upgrading the sniper monkeys. A chick from the anime? I still haven't seen anything about the anime. I've been seeing people post about it. Has it started yet or not? I've been seeing lots of people talking about the Guilty Gear anime and the Devil May Cry anime. There's a trailer, that's all that's out yet, though? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure, because... You should watch it? I could. Come on, helicopters, don't let them through! Fuck. I got a lot of EXP there. Cool. Alright, home. Yeah, it's kind of cool that Venom is pretty true to the way he was before. Oh, I never played Venom in a Exerd. I really only ever played Kai, Baiken, Soul. So much fun. I wish it was a game just like this, but with cute anime girls. Yeah, one that requires me to make progress on something. The exact reason I'm not playing it right now. I have been grinding on Arknights though, because Ablana was shown off a couple weeks ago. So ever since she was announced, I've been fucking starting that grind. Ooh, I like the layout of this map. Okay. Let's just, to start things off, put a normal monkey right here. He'll be able to handle things. Let's see if he can handle it long enough for me to get the hero monkey done. And the Dungeon Meshi collab. I didn't get through the Dungeon Meshi collab. I don't even know if it's over or not. I haven't been... I say I've been grinding on it. It ends endless. I haven't been touching very much since my infusion because I'm sleeping as much as I have been.
With enough fuel and air.
There we go. Now let's see how long these guys can hold it. See if it's long enough for me to get a helicopter. Looks like not. I need sharp shots. Sharp shots and long range. Maybe now it'll be fine. Yeah, that's better. I do think the bow and arrow guy is better than the fire person, though. There's nothing to do much in ZZZ right now. There's a ton of stuff for me to do. I still haven't done the story. I got Anby Alter, and I got her... I failed the first 50-50 for Silver Soldier, so I had to burn way more rolls than I was hoping. But I eventually got her, and then I got her signature Wenjin on my first roll. So, that's good. For me anyways. Alright, let's get a wizard down, because I want his magic to reveal. And then I can go helicopters.
Nice.
Really short events and the double drop, that's all. Yeah, I know the double drops. I've been doing some of the events. I did the Pulchra delivery event because that only had like a couple days, but that ended up being like nothing, so I didn't even have to do it. Oh no, line of sight exists in this game. That's interesting. It's good to know. Enhanced eyesight.
Nice.
Guided magic. I need money generation pretty quick now, so I think I'm going to go for a... There is a pool. I could do a pirate for money generation, or I can start building a sniper. Because the banana farm is like 1,200 starting, and that's way too much. I think I'm going to build a sniper. I wonder if snipers are affected by line of sight. That's really interesting. Okay. Snipers aren't going to be very good in this then. I think I'd rather have this dude. Start upgrading that for money generation. Man, a level where sniper is bad. That's rough. I can at least get monkey sense here. Is there any good off-brand graphics cards that you know? All graphics cards are
Sweet.
the same. It's just the manufacturer that changes. If you were to ask me what brand I recommend that isn't name brand, I like Red Dragon a lot. But I'm also kind of a Red Dragon fanboy because they've always treated me really, really well. I want to get helicopters as quickly as possible because the line of sight thing is going to be a real problem. I almost have enough for some money. Heard some good things about Chinese companies. I don't know if I'd do that. Like, you can go that far out of your way if you want, but a lot of times when you import things, they're good for a little bit, and then they fall apart. I've heard a billion horror stories about people buying their computer parts from Chinese distributors like AliExpress and stuff. And it's great until it blows up after a couple of months. Because it was made with pretty poor parts. Which is where they were able to cut the corners to make it cheap.
Yes.
I should get the Spiko Pulp. I know I need money, but I also need to survive long enough to get that money. Spiko Pulp was a very good investment. Holy. Then you're paying $500 for a graphics card and you get scammed by China. But that's the thing, like, people were saying, I bought my, was it a 4090 from AliExpress for $100 cheaper than if I were to buy it in America. And it short fused. And lit on fire after a year. It worked great. And then it exploded. I have a weird kind of relationship with things like AliExpress. I'm not going to be the kind of person who goes, don't do it, it's a scam, because you can get a lot of great things off of AliExpress. Electronics are usually not one of them. I'd rather pay a little more and order on Amazon. Yeah, I just bought mine from, I think mine, I don't even remember where mine's from. Hold on. Let me see where I got mine from. I can check. I can go to Amazon, look at my order, and see what brand mine was. I do know mine is an NVIDIA, so already it's going to be a bit different. Let's go to 2025.
Nice.
Let's see. No, not 2025. I bought it in 2024. Looking at my 2025 orders, and I'm wondering, like, Beyblades. I remember buying Beyblades. Mine is a Gigabyte. Spelled Gigabyte. That's an NVIDIA. Alright, merchant. Now I'll start making free money. 200 monies. He'll pay himself off soon. Red Dragon sells good. Red Dragon has a whole bunch of stuff that they make. Recently they've been spreading out and selling like computer cases that they make and webcams and stuff. I had a Red Dragon graphics card on my last two computers. I have a Red Dragon mouse and keyboard. I have a Red Dragon webcam. I have Red Dragon headphones. I have been trying Red Dragon stuff. It's all at a good price and it's all really high quality. It's all really high quality. This camera is amazing. This mouse and keyboard are amazing. I bought a mouse and keyboard combo for my sister's boyfriend when he built his computer for really cheap. Fucking amazing mouse and keyboard. I highly recommend checking them out because... And every time I've ever bought stuff from them, they've always, like, treated me really good as a customer. I've spoken to them about orders before because they're like... I'll call them because, hey, I'm trying to figure out something about the thing that I ordered or something's going weird with something. And they've always been super helpful. I've had only good interactions with them. So I would recommend checking them out, but... Alright, I almost have enough for my helicopter, and I can start the helicopter grind. Perfect, here we go. Automatic pathing, faster darts. I have a feeling helicopters are going to be huge for me because of the line of sight. One of my buddies got to sleep, school again, take care. You take care of yourself, Geode. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I've got a buddy who buys a lot of stuff off of AliExpress, and I never fucking used AliExpress before he started showing me it. So I was like, I don't know, I hear things about it, and he was like, here, what do you... Or, no, he brought me over to his house, and he started showing me a whole bunch of stuff that he's bought there, and he's like, it's not the place to buy a lot of things, but if you're looking for certain things, there's a lot of stuff that you could just get for cheaper on AliExpress. There's no reason to pay fucking full price. And he convinced me. And I've gotten a lot of stuff off of AliExpress that have been really good quality. I've had no problems with the stuff that I have bought, but I've also been very specific about the stuff that I do buy. And I have not had any negative interactions with them. But I've also never bought... electronics from them. So... Is there enough room for me to put a third one in here? There is. Perfect. Amazon, they sell the entire tray and not the individual CPUs. You mean like without... What do you mean tray? You mean without a cooler? Without the cooler. Okay, that's what you mean. Did I put something on top of a building? Maybe somewhere, but not there. Well, that's two good helicopters. That should be good for a little bit here. Got engineer monkey, so I can make turrets. Let's get another invisibility seeing monkey right here. I'm gonna need more bombas as well. Oh, I can finally make the necromancer monkey. Nice. Get to try that out. It's a necromancer monkey, yeah. That's cool. That's kind of goofy. I just need vision for now. And then I'll focus on bombs next. There we go. Okay, bomba time. Let's get some missile launchers. I need to shred these mobs. So some good missile launchers will be huge for that. There, got some bombas. Now let's just focus on helicopters. Yeah, in essence, I'm doing good. I'm very tired. I've been sleeping a lot. I've been exhausted. I haven't even been working. It's just been the medication kicking my ass. I'm not getting as much done as I'd like, but it's important that I focus on letting my body heal, because I'm on very, very, very strong medication. I really hope save as much as I can until Black Friday and build something big. That's your choice. Oh, finally, Apache Dart ship. Apache, let's go! How much did that cost? 19,000. It's time to start saving. It's a lot, but it'll be good. I've been sleeping a ton, wanting to work on stuff, but prioritizing sleeping. Not that I really have a choice. It's not like I'm going, man, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna lay down. It's more like, man, I've been sleeping so much. Way more than I want. I hope this isn't the way I'm always going to be while I'm on this medication. Because by this point, the side effects should have mostly gone away. And I'm still very tired and slow and my body is sore. But I am still, like, getting accustomed to the medication. So, you know, buy something average. Here's the thing, you don't have to buy something crazy for a gaming computer. You really don't. You don't gotta go that crazy. And you can always, like Helm said, you can get like an average computer, get a slightly bigger like power supply than you'd expect, but make sure it's still like newer gen. And then later down the road, if you want, you can get a bigger graphics card or something. The only things I would say do not skimp out on is get a motherboard that can do DDR5 RAM and a whatever CPU works for that motherboard. And then you can do pretty much whatever you want. And whatever power supply you think you need, get like 2 sizes bigger if you plan on upgrading in the future. Was the first thing I got. Yeah, you want DDR5 RAM, which means you want a motherboard new enough to be able to use DDR5 RAM. Because DDR4 RAM, you're already setting yourself up at the aging level, and any upgrades that you want to get in the future, you might not be able to, because it might not be compatible. Oh, it's already over. I already won the level. I was thinking 750. I went for 1,000, but that's just my choice. And I have a capture card and stuff, so I do have more in my PC that I am powering. But it's your choice. Just make sure that whatever you get, you go through like 2 or 3 benchmark websites to make sure it all works together first. And make sure that your RAM is at least DDR5. You don't see a reason to go for a DDR5, at least for you? Well, if you have DDR4 RAM, DDR4 is less powerful, but will eventually become obsolete. Is the big thing. Eventually. Eventually, manufacturers don't see any reason to have support for older stuff anymore. And they will stop making it. Entirely. That's the biggest thing to be careful for. But that also depends on whether you plan on upgrading your computer in the future or not. If you don't, then it's fine. If you do, it's something you want to consider. I want to try the Apache helicopters. These guys will make me money. I can get to the Apache faster. Just remember, when you're building a computer, your computer is as good as its weakest part, at least processing-wise. Between your processor, your RAM, your graphics card, your motherboard, your computer will be as good as its weakest part. It's better to get decent of everything than really good of one thing and then a bunch of shit that'll bottleneck it. But again, like, Odd is playing Monster Hunter Wilds on a 1080. So PC Part Picker is a good website for that. The biggest thing is you don't have to spend $1 billion to get a good computer. I went for the newest generation of pretty much everything I could buy when I built this computer, because I want this computer to last me for a very long time. So my computer costed about $2,000. Increase production. Hey, I got the druid monkey. I'll try that in the next game. Can be pricey at times. That's because it's newer. That's why. The biggest thing is, like, make sure that you don't get... So, honestly, here's the thing. You would be fine with DDR4. You would be. But, keep in mind that if you do upgrade your motherboard in the future, you will have to buy new RAM if you do that. So it's not one part that you'll have to upgrade, it's two, and you'll have to upgrade them at the same time. DDR4 RAM is a different shape. You cannot put DDR4 RAM sticks into a DDR5 RAM slot. It's not a different power level like PCIe. It is a completely different shape. You cannot put a DDR4 RAM stick into DDR5. So if you get 16 or 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and then you upgrade your computer in the future, and you decide, you know what, I want a new processor. That new processor is going to need a new motherboard, and that new motherboard is going to need new RAM. You will have to upgrade like half of your computer at once to do that upgrade. No, they are completely different. You can't get both. They are completely different. It's a different shape. The notch on the RAM stick is in a different position. They are not interchangeable.
Sweet. More.
They are not interchangeable.
BFB. Burn you incinerated.
I learned that the hard way when I built my second computer, and I was excited to put a whole bunch of extra RAM in it, just to find out that all of the DDR4 RAM sticks I have don't work in the computer. So I had to get completely new RAM. Rip the young and naive Granster. Everything I learned about building computers, I learned by trial and error. The first computer I tried to build, I didn't get a motherboard that can take the processor that I had, and I had to get a second motherboard. That second motherboard was a DDR5 5 RAM motherboard, and all the RAM I had didn't work with it, and I had to get new RAM. That wasn't the first computer I built. That was like technically the second. That was the one before this one. 1K-ish will get you a good computer, easy. 1K will get you a good computer. No problemo. I need to make another Apache. I need 19,000.
More. Burn it.
Figure out which is the LED wire and which is the powered wire, yeah. It should say on the plugs. Usually it's in pretty small writing. About to be second Apache helicopter. Why am I saying it like that? Apache. Why am I going Apache? There we go. I wish I put these farms closer together so I didn't have to move my mouse around. I could just leave my mouse hovering over it. When plugging stuff near a motherboard, it's not finding a tutorial, it's finding the part on the motherboard that says it, and then like making sure that the words on the plug and the motherboard match and then putting it together. It's not really something you get a tutorial for. Plus every motherboard's layout is different. They have fan plugs and stuff in completely different areas. You would be hard pressed to find a motherboard with the exact same plug layout as another one. I'm sure there are some, but you'd have to find it. Whoa, that just made a whole bunch of bananas. That shit is bananas. I'm almost able to make another Apache. But I missed you guys. As nice as it is to get rest, constant sleeping like this is not fun. I'm getting so little done. I mean, technically I'm getting the biggest thing done, and that's healing. The biggest thing is healing. Been running nicely for about 9 days. Nice, Taryn. I just did a whole bunch of diagnostic work on my computer. Because it's been running slower because my hard drive and SSD are pretty much full. And it's been a while since I've updated like my drivers and stuff. But I got it all done. My computer's running a lot better. I still haven't fixed my my camera problem, sadly. I don't know what the hell's going on with my camera. Or cameras, plural, I should say. Unlicensed copy of Windows 10 to actually, you know, turn it on. Really? You can get a Windows key for like $4 off of like one of the CD keys websites. Make much of a difference on the motherboard? What do you mean by a heatsink? You mean a CPU cooler? It existed on the command prompt to salvage it, but it doesn't exist. You'll love to see it. These are producing bananas like crazy now. They got all those fucking darts coming out of them. Or use Linux. Yeah, don't do that. Don't use Linux if you haven't used Linux before. You will hate yourself. You'll hate yourself and everything about it. Linux is awesome if you're a programmer. Truth. Some motherboards don't have it. Doesn't matter. There's nothing to protect. There's a computer lab in college and everything running on Linux. Yep. Yep. I've been learning Linux. I've been enjoying learning it. Like I said, I got that 128 gigabyte flash drive. And I've been messing with Mint. That's the Linux OS that I've been using. I liked it. It's actually nice. You meant dare or dare? Too bad. I chose truth. That's a lot of fucking helicopters. SteamOS. Release SteamOS and my life is yours. Greater production. I want more bananas. In the words of that one funny guy, that shit's bananas. Thing I hear from Linux is that even connecting to Wi-Fi is a journey. Yo, yeah, you have to do everything yourself. You have to set up everything yourself when it comes to Linux. You know the search bar part of the taskbar that's so nice to have on a computer? You have to make that. You have to set it up. There's no support. You can find Reddits about like subreddit groups about specific ones, so finding the right one is important. But you have to set up everything. Everything. And if something goes wrong, figure it out yourself or give up. Linux is not beginner friendly at all, to any degree. Will plugging in only one end up crashing? Will plugging both in for the chip? One thing that confused me on my new motherboard, it has two 8-pin ports labeled CPU power 1, CPU power 2, and I was terrified to plug that in. Will plugging only one in? I don't know. I've never heard of a motherboard having more than one CPU power plug. That's weird. Send me the motherboard and I'll look at it to tell you. I've never heard of that. And it seems to work. Yeah, I've never heard of a motherboard needing more than one CPU power plug. Normally the motherboard just has like the main power plug, the CPU power plug, and then your graphics card has to be plugged in, power-wise. Have you peed your pants in 5 seconds? No, I have not. And I am very certain about that. God, those got really far because it got past the bombas. Alright, let me look this up. See what this thing looks like. Ah, I see what you're talking about. That's weird. Let me see if I scroll down. There's two 8-pin power connectors. Why? Yeah, those heat sinks are nice, but they're not needed. The truth is, here's the thing about cooling, okay? And I'm about to blow a lot of pre-existing beliefs about computers out of the water. You can successfully and safely cool any non-overclocked computer with 2 computer fans and a like $30 brown CPU cooler. You do not need heat sinks. You do not need liquid cooling. You don't need some fancy radiator cooler. 1 fan on the front, 1 fan on the back, and a CPU cooler is all you need to cool a computer that isn't overclocked. Extra fans are great to produce better airflow, which helps if you have filter meshes on your case. It can also help if you have a thicker, higher power, like, graphics card, but it still isn't needed. The thing is, there's been this weird idea that getting your computer as cool as possible is the best thing to do. Cooling your computer too much will slow it down. Computers heat up because it's conducting electricity, and at certain heats, it optimally runs. If you cool it too low, it will actually slow down. So don't go overboard on cooling your computer. Get like one fan on the back, one or two on the top, one or two on the front, and a decent power supply that doesn't have a shit cooler on it, and then whatever CPU cooler you want. I have a liquid radiator CPU cooler, but that's fine. How about the static thing? What do you mean static thing? Are you talking about the static bracelets that keep you from having problems with your computer? Because I might be of the minority when I say this, but, hold on. Okay, I destroyed it just fine. I've never used one of those, and I've never had problems, because just don't plug your computer in until you're done building it. Static isn't going to short-circuit a computer that isn't plugged in. Just don't fuck with it after you plug it in, you're fine. Just touch metal if you're paranoid. Like, obviously, you can short-circuit a computer. That is something that can happen. But I've never had it happen, and I've never done that shit, so... That was scary. Now, I should also add, I'm technically not a professional, so don't take my words directly, but... I have never had a computer die from being put together wrong. The only times I've ever had a computer die is I had a Windows Vista that ran until it just straight up said, the computer just gave me a message. It's like, yeah, I won't run anymore. I'm done. It's over. It couldn't run anymore. Every part of it had ran itself to the maximum degree of its lifespan. It said, I'm tired, boss, and I let it rest, and I got a new computer. And then that computer only broke because my hard drive broke. The computer didn't break. The hard drive broke, and I needed to get a new one, and I decided, you know what, I'm getting a new hard drive, I'll get a new everything. Why not? I'll just build a new computer. Then I built that computer, and that computer never broke. It never ran down. It's still completely functional. It's sitting behind me. I just eventually was making enough money to be able to upgrade. And then eventually I was making really good money, and I upgraded to this. I don't know why people hated Vista either. Vista was my favorite. I loved Vista. My Vista computer lasted a really long time. It was as old as I was. Max level. Ooh, she looks cool, max level. I'm probably gonna lose in a moment. These are getting hard to kill. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose because I went for the hee hee ha ha funny of just making a billion airships instead of other stuff. Like better cannons or something. The big airship of doom. It's big, slow, and incredibly hard to take down. We'll see about that. Apache helicopters, go! No, it is hard to take down. We're good. We're fine. Instant upgrade for Boomerang Monkey? That's kind of cool. Cool. Ooh, don't forget those. Don't want to miss out on my money. There we go. I know I was going to lose eventually. Bloons leaked. No! That's like, oh, 1,100 health gone from that. That's kind of crazy. I'm already level 29. I've missed Bloons Tower Defense. This will be a nice game to have for when I want to hang out with you guys, but I'm busy or don't have stuff finished. Like right now, I don't have nearly enough of my stuff finished. So much of my stream is broken. I'm finished with the model and the update and the new visuals and the new add-ons and the new outfit. And I've restarted the story 4 times because I didn't like the way I was writing it. Once the story's done, I just gotta fix my technical difficulties with like OBS and with my camera and stuff. Okay, I promised I would watch, I want to watch the Silent Hill F trailer. I've put it off. I've avoided it. Because I promised I would watch it here because I'm excited for it. And then I'm going to open up Monster Hunter and show you guys quick. You get back into your work too, get your Blender products reinstalled because all the texture files are in a backup folder. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I've cleaned a whole bunch, which is why my desktop looks so crazy empty right now. I've cleaned a lot. But even with my desktop fucking cleaned, look how much space is being taken up. Look at that. Only 500 gigabytes left of 2 terabytes. 147 gigabytes left of 931 gigabytes. But that's because this is holding all of my recordings. This currently has all my, like, Dark Souls stuff. Or not Dark Souls stuff. Monster Hunter Wilds recordings are all on that right now, so. Oh, that is one other thing I wanted to talk about. The, server I want to build. I need storage, and I don't want to just go get another, like, 2 terabyte hard drive SSD. I want, like, 40 terabytes of storage. Maybe, like, at least 20 terabytes of storage on, like, a cloud. But, obviously, there is no cloud that's going to give you that much storage. Not unless you spend, like, thousands of dollars. And if I were to buy, like, a NAS, that would cost me, like, $500, and then another, like, $1,000 for all the SSDs for it, or the hard drives for it. But what I am going to do is I'm going to get a Raspberry Pi 5. I'm going to get a SATA hat for said Raspberry Pi 5s that has 5 SATA slots on it. I'm going to get 5 refurbished, like $25 4 terabyte hard drives. I'm going to hook it all up. I'm going to screw a 2.5 gigabyte internet speed chip on it. And I'm going to 3D print a tiny little box. And I'm going to end up with a coffee mug sized 20 terabyte server that I'm going to be able to download a like NAS operating system on it. And I'm going to be able to hook that up. I'm going to have a encrypted, protected, completely safe, cloud-hosted 20 terabyte storage server that I can use for anything I want. I can host a VPN service on it. I could host a Minecraft server on it. I'm going to host a VPN service on it, and I'm going to stop paying NordVPN. That's going to be nice. I can run AI assistants on it that are completely isolated and are not controlled whatsoever by any corporate entity, and I won't have to worry about any of my data being sold. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. And the best part is I'm going to have access to it on every device. My computer will have access to it. My phone will have access to it. My iPad will have access to it. Yeah, I'd be able to run a AI wife on it if I wanted to. That's going to be tons of storage. Once I do build the house that I'm eventually one day going to have, I'm going to be able to host my surveillance footage on it. So I can have smart home stuff set up on it. Not having to connect to anything owned by fucking Amazon or Google. That's going to be great. Like, this is exactly what I want. And the best part is, I can just keep upgrading it. Once I have $150 sitting around and I can buy like a 16 terabyte hard drive, bam, it's in. I just added another 12 terabytes of storage to it. The instant file sharing is the thing I'm most excited for. The fact that I'm going to be able to, any of the people in the future that I build channels for, that I make like VTuber model stuff for, I could just be like, here, click this link. There you go. You have access to the cloud. This folder right here, this is all your stuff. Transfer it, save it. Completely free. I don't got to go through like Mega or Dropbox or any shit like that. And then I can cut them off afterwards. I can run anything that I want off of it. It's going to be really, really nice. I'm very excited for that. Let me open up where is it? There it is, Silent Hill F. Pause it. Oops, I clicked and dragged too far. The fan cables are a mess, but it's supposed to be connected correctly. Sweet. Yeah, some stuff is a mess no matter what you do. Just try to keep them bunched together. That's all you really got to do. Don't expect it to look amazingly clean. If you look at mine, there's a bunch of cables kind of sticking out in different areas, but none of them are touching and they're bundled properly. That's all that matters. As long as it's out of the way. And the other big thing about cable management is make sure your cables are managed so you can put the case back together. The first computer I built myself, I did terrible with the cable management. And every time I took the back panel off, it would pop out with force because all the cables are pushing against it because I just mashed them all back there and then closed it. So it was always a pain in the ass to open up to clean. Because you are supposed to clean your computer out every couple months. Physically. You're supposed to like dust it, clean any of the gunk off your fans, and make sure there's no bundles of hair or fur or anything around. The 2 times that I've cleaned this computer, I've had no problems with that because the filter meshes are really, really nice. PC power on LED being a 9,000 lumens flashlight level of bright. I have to hide the thing under a cable to make it less bright than the monitor. And I can't really tell you anything about that. I think that's just your the LED being really, really bright. They are pretty bright, though. Like the green glow of the LED on mine, I can see it glowing behind my shit. Also, yeah, I'm looking at this to see like why your motherboard has 2 CPU power slots. I don't see any reason for it. That's really weird. Maybe like newer CPUs require 2 plugs worth of power to work properly. Maybe. That's the only thing I can think of. It's like looking at it, it's like listed as a feature. 2 8-pin power connectors. Yeah, but why? It doesn't say why. Hold on, maybe if I like look up why 2 CPU power slots. Okay, you can do it if you want. It's not needed. So it would provide a more stable power delivery if you were to use it, and for higher end CPUs or for overclocking. Otherwise, if you're just running your computer normally, you just need to use one. Yeah, you would gain no benefit from connecting the second anyways. The PC will run and you'll get max performance from your CPU with just a single 8-pin. It's only if you're like overclocking it or going crazy. That's the only reason. Yeah, my GPU has a power outlet. Both my last GPU and this one have their own power slot. And my power supplies come with the GPU power cable for it. Higher end GPUs do need power. Not even higher end, just anything that's like less than 13 years old needs a power plug. What else were we talking about? Yeah, this server is going to be really nice. That's going to be because I was looking for so long for a storage choice. Because like I have so many recordings, files, folders, images, textures, models, videos, so on and so forth. I'm like, I have all of this taking up so much storage on my computer. I wish I could just put it on a cloud and then just forget about it. But if you wanted like 2 terabytes of cloud storage on OneDrive, that's like $150 a year. That's 2 terabytes. That's more per year than just buying a 2 terabyte hard drive. It makes no sense. And I don't just want to slap another hard drive in. I want surveillance. I want it to be isolated. I want file sharing, and I want backup, which is another nice thing. The 5th with the Raspberry Pi server that I want to make, the NAS server, the fifth hard drive is redundant, which means if one hard drive fails, nothing will happen. No matter which hard drive fails, there will be a backup instantly loaded with it, which is super, super nice. So I don't have to worry about a hard drive failing and losing a bunch of stuff. On top of that, if I go through a service like TrueNAS or something like that, I can have it backed up. It's super nice. Like, constantly backed up. I never have to worry about it failing. That's the kind of shit that I want. And I was seeing, like, okay, so a NAS is what I want. But if you wanted a 5-slot NAS, hold on. 5-slot NAS. Just for the case, for a 4-slot NAS, $4,500 on sale. Fuck that. Fuck that. You like, hold on. Let me find the video that I bookmarked for the NAS server. Look how tiny this is. Look at this. Look at this.
Compute Module 4, we're just barely adequate.
Stop talking, Jeff. You're a great person, but I want to show the finished product. That's how big it is. Look at that thing. It has like 6-watt power draw. You can 3D print a case for that. 3D, like, there are people who make 3D printed cases and like share their files for the 3D printed one. I have 2 3D printing friends. One of them is more than willing to fucking set it up for me. The one I'd want to use wouldn't be SSDs though. It would be HDDs, because you can get those refurbished for way cheaper, which means just an equal-sized rack right next to it. Little fucking tiny little box that I could just put off in the corner. Has minimal to no power draw. For like $12, I could get a little chip that attaches to it that is a power bank. So if my power goes out, it will keep running for hours. I can also set it up so that when the power does go down and it runs out of power, the moment there's power back in it, it instantly turns itself back on and connects itself. This is exactly the kind of things I want. What would happen if the fans are incorrectly connected? Then they won't run right. That's it. You're not going to get like sparks or fire. It just won't spin. If the fan isn't spinning, then it wasn't connected right. That's it. The power draw of a fan is so ridiculously tiny. You'll just see if it spins on startup. Because normally when a computer starts, it immediately tries running everything and runs a self-diagnostic scan. And it will try to spin your fans to see if any of the fans aren't spinning. That's why a lot of computers, when you turn it on, it goes super hard for a moment and then dies down and starts running normally. Old computers where the fans are really loud, when you first turned on your computer, it would sound like it's taking off for flight, and then it would chill out. Terrified that my new CPU fan is pointed directly at the fan case, but I was told as long as the airflow is continuous, that yeah, it's completely normal. It's fine. As long as airflow is continuous, you just need at least one fan blowing air out, at least 1 or 2 or 3 fans blowing air in. It will be completely fine. Completely fine. That's why a lot of budget computers here. Let me look up CPU cooler. A lot of budget computers just have little like Noctuas like this. It's just a fan between some open slots. You get like minimal airflow in that thing, and you will be perfectly fine. You won't ever have to worry about it. Although buying one that has 2 fans instead of 1 is usually a little bit safer, because if one fan fails, the other will keep blowing. But usually you'll notice, or your computer will start screaming at you because it's heating up. What it takes to have a minimally powerful computer run well is minimal. But that is what I'm going to be doing, and I'll probably make a video about it when I do make that server, because it's really simple. It's just a Raspberry Pi, put a micro SD card in it with a Raspberry Pi operating system, screw the SATA hat on it, plug the hard drives in, and plug in a USB to Ethernet 2.5 gigabyte speed chip or adapter, and bam, it's perfect. It's that easy. So I'm very excited to do that. That's not going to happen for a bit though. Unless I suddenly fall upon a decent amount of money out of nowhere, that's a later plan. That's probably going to be a buy the Raspberry Pi and then the hat and then the parts thing. You can buy most of the parts for a server like this off of AliExpress for really, really cheap though. I wouldn't recommend getting the Raspberry Pi itself off of AliExpress, but even a Raspberry Pi 5 isn't that expensive. It's like $80. That's the most expensive part. Then if I were to get a SATA hat, $13 off of AliExpress. Hold on, what's it called? 2.5 gig Ethernet adapter USB. Like $12 to $20. And then it's just getting my hands on the individual hard drives, which are like 4 terabyte hard drive, refurbished. You can get these for like $25 to $40 each. So like a less than $200 project. And I have my own privately hosted, completely encrypted, safe, off-grid file sharing server with like 20 terabytes of space on it that I can connect all of my devices to. That sounds amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. I spent 3 days looking stuff up about this before I finally settled on something, because so many people's videos are like, this is how you can turn your old computer into a home server. And they're like, don't throw your old computer away. You can turn it into a home server. I watched the whole video. I'm like, that thing has like 200 gigabytes of storage on it. Well, you can add more storage if you buy more hard drives. I'm like, no shit. What the fuck do you mean? That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a privately hosted server. Not, I want to put $1,000 worth of equipment into a old computer that's going to take up a bunch of fucking space. That's the exact opposite of what I want. And then NASA's are expensive as shit. Instead of getting like a Raspberry Pi and the works for like $80, spend $400 fucking dollars on a NAS box. Hell no. I'd rather not. Alright, I want to watch this. I've been looking forward to this for many a month. And I'm really interested to see how this looks.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
I'm so excited for this. It gives me
死んだんだよ。
Fatal Frame vibes. Fatal Frame and Kuon vibes. And with how good they did on Silent Hill 2 Remake.
いつまでも一緒にいたい。
Silent Hill Fatal Frame, yep.
お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らがいつ
Ooh.
か必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。
Japanese horror is top notch, so I'm really excited.
ごめん。
I love Japanese horror.
天秤にかけ
It's very unique compared to like American horror.
しっかりと判断しなさい。
Ew, yucky. Was that a crow? That looks really good. The fog. Yeah. I'm so excited for new monster designs, dude. So that like fungal growth, is that the other world?
ひなこ。
We're gonna go back and look at that because that was cool.
いつもここにいる気なの。
Ho 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 ho.
自分でもおかし しいと思うの。
Oh, Kuon vibes.
自分で自分がわからない感じ。自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。私か
I love this music.
夢の中ってことはないよな。ひなこ
That's a really cool
もう
monster
時間が
design.
ないのよ。あなたが生かされたということはここにいた
Yo!
迷いがあるということなのね。
We're going back and looking at
そ
that.
れに悩める時
Oh my
間がもう
god.
尽きかけている。
I'm all in for this. Oh, I'm all in for this. It's so cool.
さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの。私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。全部奪ったな。全部私から奪ったな。
Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. That's like straight out of fucking Fatal Frame.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
Yeah, that's from the fucking trailer. That's really cool. I'm so fucking hyped for this. Okay, wait. Where was the monster that showed up behind her?
時間がないのよ。
It looked like a massive head. That looks like a massive, like, doll heads and arms. Look at that thing! I fucking love this. This is so cool. Use period and comma keys to go frame by frame. I actually didn't know that. That's awesome. Thank you for I actually didn't know that. I'm surprised I didn't know that. That's so fucking cool. I really like the monster designs. I'm so excited to see what this is gonna be like. I'm so fucking excited for this. When was the release date, did it say? Wishlist now? That's not a release date. No release date, huh? I looked up Silent Hill F release date and it says 1999. Yeah, I don't think so. Potentially in July 2025. There hasn't been talk of a release date, but a Finnish entertainment magazine apparently was talking about Silent Hill F being banned in Australia, and at the end said the game would be released in July, so that's interesting to note. Hold on. What if I check Steam? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What is it? Okay, it is available for wishlist. It doesn't say anything on it. Announcement. To be announced. Okay, it hasn't been announced yet. Important to know, but still. That's really cool. I'm very excited for that. Alright, next. Wrote your video profile pic. You mean the monkey suit? You're not getting video signal? You don't have a graphics card. You're not going to get video signal until you have a graphics card, Alum. Yeah, but you plugged it into the motherboard slot. That only works if you have a CPU with it. If you paid the extra like $100 to $200 on your CPU for one with integrated graphics. Without a graphics card, your computer does not make a signal. You have to have a graphics card. The graphics card makes everything that you see. At least the fans work. That's good. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything with your computer until you have something with graphics compatibility. And paying the extra $100 to $200 for integrated graphics is completely pointless. Once you have a graphics card plugged in, it's not used. And it's not strong enough by itself. But who cares? This shit works. Yeah, cool. That's all you need. Once you have a graphics card in it, and like you have your everything set up, you will have to download Windows. If you have a flash drive or something that can do that, then you'll be good. Like my flash drive. I have the super cheap, like $10, 128 gigabyte flash drive. I plugged it into my phone while I was at my friend's place, downloaded the Windows installer on it, unplugged it, flipped it around to the USB Type A plug, plugged it into his computer, and downloaded Windows like that. You already have that? Cool. Then you're good. You're pretty much set. I wouldn't mess with it until you have the graphics card, though. You don't want to accidentally turn on any settings that you don't know about, because that can happen. The fact that the fans spin means you did it right. You plugged your fans into the right spot. And here's the cool thing about fans, okay? You ready for this? As long as it spins, you're good. Even if it's spinning at its like lowest setting. All that matters is that the air is circulating. Your computer will hopefully never need to ramp up the speed of your fans as long as you're never fucking overclocking. If you have a really powerful GPU, it might ramp up just because the inside of the case heats up because it's blowing out all that heat from the GPU. But even then, it should work fine. Alright, next. You wanted me to watch the Guilty Gear anime. Strive Dual Rulers. Minute and a half. Let's watch this.
罪深き生体兵器ギアギアに滅びよ
ギアとの聖戦により悲劇の時代は終わりました
終わっていないこのままでは第二次聖戦が起きる
君は一体
我が名はユニカ
That's the girl you were talking about.
聖戦の英雄カイキスクがギアをめとるとは
聖戦は終わりました私たちも変わっていく必要があります
殺戮兵器だ何も変わりはしない
生まれが全てではないでしょ
強引なアプローチは嫌いじゃないぜ
何が目的ですか
ギアとの共存という過ちを正し人類を救うあらゆるギアを根絶することで
ボスの狙いか
母さん
全国民を敵に回すことになる
うち結構強いから
なんでこんなことすんだよ
I mean, it looks good.
ここは任せ
I'm excited for it.
援護する
ほらユニカと話するの諦めないさ何か理由があると思うんだ
お前はそれでいい
おとましきギアに味方する者を許さない
ユニカは単独犯ではない
私たちで黒幕捉えちゃってる情報を聞き出すまでが任務だから
救える命も救えねえぞ
貴様らがギアをかばうなら聖戦は必ず起きるだろう
聖戦は俺が止める
Interesting. Hey, that's next month. I will definitely be watching this. I not too long ago rewatched the like long form video about all the story of Guilty Gear. While I was working, it made for a very good couple of hours burnt. Cool. I like the style. I'm glad that it's very similar to the style of the story mode of Strive, but it obviously is like a little bit more fleshed out. And isn't just using the like direct rip models. Which one video? I watched a bunch of them. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It was the entire Guilty Gear story by Wooly Versus. Oh, there's another fan port. Yeah, you'll find there's lots of hidden little spots on computers. Disabled system fan. Yep. We don't really know what the difference is between them, though. Like one with just some dudes talking about it, like it's in a classroom. I liked Wooly Versus's videos. His whole playlist was like a couple hours. It's 7 videos, and it's like the whole lore of Guilty Gear all the way up to Strive. It's actually really in-depth. One is CPU fan, the other is system fan. You might end up needing to use the CPU fan slot with your CPU cooler. You might need to do that. Just letting you know that ahead of time. Little question about Guilty Gear? Sure. All of them are connected to that port? Well, you might need to have all of them connected to the other one. How much time passes between the last game and Strive? You mean between Exerd and Strive? I actually don't know. I know it's more than a couple of years. Oh no, it's actually just a couple of weeks. Apparently. No, I was right. It's like 4 or 5 years. I was right. Some guy on Reddit was just talking out of his ass. That one. Oh, I've had this guy pop up in my recommended before. I put something I had been wondering to rest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 4 or 5 years. I don't remember exactly what exact year it is. I should remember because I just watched or listened to videos on it like 2 weeks ago, but... Ugh. Ouch. That felt good. But I'm probably going to call it. It's nice seeing you guys again. Was there anything else we wanted to look at or talk about? Like, I'm still alive. I'm trying to get my fucking shit done. I am close. It's just every time I tell myself I'm going to spend this day or two getting shit figured out, I pass out for 2 days and I get nothing done. I think 9 out of 10 of the times I sit down and tell myself I'm going to work on the short story. I don't. I was supposed to work on it during my last infusion, but I didn't get my character sheet done in time. So I did a whole bunch of drawing during my last infusion. And I was like, okay, I'll get the drawing done. Didn't get it done, but I got it done like 2 days later. And then I've had like 6 different instances where I'm like, I'm going to sit down and work on this. And maybe 2 of them I actually have. I've just been passed out and sleeping. And fucking, it's like hard, heavy sleeping. It's like falling asleep at like 10, sleeping until 2, falling asleep at 3, sleeping until 8, falling asleep at 10. The anime will be the between from Riv 2 to Strive. Cool. I was gonna ask. Because it sounded like it was the events of Kai marrying Dizzy. Like, officially. And they're like, that's absurd that you're gonna do that. But, like, in Strive, he's already married. And well into the marriage. Well, no, he's been with Dizzy for a long time. So he had Sin. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant him bringing out that he's actually married. Yeah, because people hate gears and stuff. Yep. Well, I mean, in the defense of the people who hate Gears, Gears did kind of destroy a lot. And until, like, Dizzy, Ramlethal, and them were around, there really wasn't any examples of Gears not being bad guys. Except for, like, Saul. Why'd I say Saul? Soul. I feel like people meme about Soul's name so much that calling him Saul Goodman is more normal than calling him his actual name. But I am almost done with this shit. I can't think of anything else. My mind is stuck in a recent scandal about fake paper prototypes, supposedly of the original 1996 Pokemon cards. Really? Soul Bad Guy and Saul Goodman, yeah. I swear, people call him Saul Goodman more often than Soul Bad Guy. I do really like Guilty Gear's story a lot. I think it's a really good story. I love the progression of it. The character designs are awesome. The music is top notch. But if I get everything done right, okay? If I don't pass out for days, I have tomorrow off work and nothing going on. Then the day after that, I'm off work. I have a quick infusion in the morning and then I'm done. And then I have 2 more days off work after that. I have 4 whole more days off. If I get the short story finished and the model finalized and I fix my technical difficulties, which are my camera not being used properly and all of the like transitions of OBS not working right and the chat looking like shit. If I get all that fixed, I can do my return stream where I will have my fucking new updated model, which isn't that different, but there are some changes, like the hair is fixed, the eyes are fixed, the mouth is updated a bit, the outfit is slightly updated, some of the textures are better, and there's a whole new outfit with it. So that will be a whole new outfit, the lore drop, the character sheet, then I'll be good. I'll be back. I can do my return stream. I can play fucking Lies of P. I can play Nier Replicant. I can play Quest 64. I can play all the games that I want to be playing right now. It's just... Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna fire up and show how much I've been grinding on Monster Hunter Wilds. But if I get all of that done and I get it finished, I can come back and then I'll have nothing to focus on anymore. My project's done. I'll be on the medication completely. I'll be limited hours at work. Every single day after that will be just focusing on taking care of myself and my body because of the medical stuff. And I can hardcore focus on getting the applications made because I want to give away VTuber models. I've especially sprung into action because of Mumei's graduation. I'm fucking pissed about that. Like, good for Mumei for doing what she needs to do to be healthy, but it's fucking stupid that anybody would have to, you know, choose between... Looks like fucking... Oh, great. My fucking Discord overlay's back. That turned back on now that I did the fucking system reset of my computer. I hope Mumei takes care of herself and stays healthy and gets better. But it's fucking stupid that they should have to choose between their health and being in Hololive. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, oh, I feel terrible. They should be able to take a year off and not have to worry about fucking seizing their activities. And I'm sure she could have tried for it, but it's ever since they went public, the investors are trying to force them to dedicate more and more time towards dances and live shows and so on and so forth. And it's tearing the ones who have health problems apart. They shouldn't have to choose between being healthy and alive and being in Hololive. That's fucking stupid. And that's exactly what I want to provide to people. Like, That is exactly what I want to provide to people when I make VTubers. You can call me, like, if the people that I make VTuber models for, if they want to have a group, we can have a group name. But I am not a corporate entity. I am not a generational thing. I'm not anything like that. I just want to make VTuber models for people. I want it to be high quality. I want it to be like really, really good. Come with the whole works. Come with everything that they could possibly need. Hand it to them and let them be. Let them do as they wish. I want them to be able to be whatever kind of VTuber that they want to be. I want them to be able to take as long of a break as they need. If they need to go 3 months without making fucking content, they should be able to do that. That's what I want. Also, this is my drip. Just for whatever FaZe does. Yeah, like that. Except for I can't, like, give them managers and shit. I'm not a corporate entity. I don't have money to spend. All I have is the ability to make professional grade stuff and give it to them for free. I can do all of that. As far as giving them a manager or an accountant, I can't do that. They will, if they want a manager, they have to get their own manager and so on and so forth. And I can't sell merch and shit. But, like, that's what I want to give them. I'm so fucking sick and tired of seeing the glowing is ugly. The glowing is because I have an upgrade. It's not actually part of the look. It's because I currently have some buff that's making me glow. If I sit in here, the glowing will go away. See? I wanted to look like a Power Ranger. That's my fashion. Out of all the builds I have right now, I have a Ice Greatsword build in full Jindahad armor. I'm not using Blessing Charm on this, actually. I'm using the Weakness Exploit Charm. I forgot to overwrite it, so let me overwrite it. That's my current loadout. I have a Hammer, Part Breaker, Flare build. I have a Slugger, Flare, Hammer, and Switch Axe build. I have a Sleep/Stun Hammer build, and I have a Offensive Guard, Hunting Horn, and Charge Blade build. I'm from Narisokonai. Yeah, I like that look. The looks that I have, I have a couple. I have a Death Knight look. Hold on. Yeah. A Death Knight look that I love. I love the way this looks. I have my Jindahad look, which I really like. I have a black and purple Arkfeld look, and then the White Ranger. I love the way that this looks so much. I love this visually. It makes me so happy to see. And then if I go and, like, look at the parts that I have so many monster parts of the Apex monsters because I've been hunting them so much. Like, I'm pretty sure I could make any weapon. I have the parts for almost any weapon except for the workshop and the spear tuna. I have 113 Arkfeld plus scales, 7 Wyvern gems, 14 Arkfeld gems. I have tons of parts. I could make any build I want of any weapon. I also, so you wanted to see how the Ardian weapons work, Helen? You literally get parts. A blade and a tube make a great sword. So I can choose a Thunder Attack Infusion Blade, a Thunder Affinity Infusion Blade, and a Thunder Attack Infusion Tube, and it would make a full Thunder great sword with 1 bonus to Affinity and 2 bonuses to Attack. It comes with 3 level 3 slots for decorations, and then after you make it, you can reinforce it using stones that you can meld in order to upgrade it, and it gives you 5 set bonuses like the way Sappy Jiva parts worked and Call of Tarath worked. Like, I have a Paralysis Hammer, I have a Paralysis Greatsword. I don't really use them because I wanted to try that build out. I get better damage with this build, and I love this Greatsword. Look at this shit. This is the Jindahad Greatsword. It fucking folds and unfolds. That is so cool. I love that. It's fucking fire. Also, I don't need earplugs, because Rocksteady Mantle gives you full earplugs. So for the first chunk of the fight, when I jump on them, I knock them down, I do a bunch of damage to them, break some weak points. They roar twice, I'm completely unaffected because of my Rocksteady Mantle, and then I can take it off once he's done roaring, and I'm good to go. And then this is my profile. I have almost 80 hours in, level 136. Can I look at how many of each monster I've hunted specifically? Is the Nursilla Greatsword in this game? I believe so. Yes. Actually, maybe. Let me check. I think the Nursilla and the Lalabarina tree overlap. This? Yeah, it's Lalabarina at first, and then it becomes Nursilla. But something really nice that they do in this game, every weapon has a rarity 8 variant. Every single weapon has a rarity 8 variant. It's really, really nice. No weapon becomes obsolete. Every weapon can be upgraded to rarity 8 using hunter symbols. And you get symbols from fighting tempered monsters. Hunter symbol 1s you get from tempered first wave monsters. Hunter symbol 2 you get from tempered second wave monsters. And hunter symbol 3s you get from tempered apex monsters. Which is Raydao, Uthduna, New Udra, Arkvelt, Gormagala, and Jindahad. Which Jindahad is my favorite monster in this so far. I love Jindahad. I have a weakness for Leviathan type monsters. On top of that, I love ice themed monsters. It's like a giant metal crackling folding ice Lagiacrus. It's such an amazing monster and such an amazing fight. If I talk to the quest hunter or quest counter, I've done every single optional quest in the game. And I've done every single mission in the game. There is nothing left for me to do until like more event missions come. I've done both of these. I've just been helping my friends grind. I have some really good investigations saved. Wait, hold on. Look at the Ardian parts here I have on this saved thing. That's so many rank 8 Ardian parts. That's like the jackpot of endgame investigations. It's so much. I did have a one where every single bonus on a dual monster hunt was teal and yellow decorations, which are the strongest decorations. But like I was saying, Helm, with decorations, there are armor decorations and there are weapon decorations that are separate from each other. And this is about how many slots you get on a full alpha armor set. There's really not too much you gotta worry about. And then my weapon is just focused on fucking... It has max level focus built into it. I have a frost focus gem, which I can change out. I think I did have it changed out to a frost handicraft. Yeah. I had it changed out to a frost handicraft, but I didn't save it. And then I think I had critical boost on this, not crit element. Can't actually remember. Nah, I'll mess with it later. I don't really care. It's like connecting the cooler fan on CPU and the rest in the system. I believe so. I believe so. I'm sure if you look it up, you can find out. But I've made a bunch of weapons of rarity 8 level. I have this sleep hunting horn that I enjoy using a lot. I have a couple Ardian charge blades. I really like the switch axes in this game. I have a rarity 8 Gormagala switch axe that's really, really fun and looks awesome. Everything. This game has been peak. The only thing it doesn't have is a monster that just shows up and gets in the way, like Devil Joe and Basil Goose. You can also meld so many things, like building the Ardian upgrade stones. You just come over to this guy and say, hey, I want to smelt some ore. I want Oracle Site. And you can take monster parts and smelt them. I have a ton of Raydal parts. I've smelted a ton of parts too. I've gotten rid of a ton of parts. If I go to Jindahad, I had like 100 scales before, and I melted like 80 of them, and I'm back up to having 42. Have a bunch of Guardian parts, Arcbeld parts, Guardian Fulgur Anjanath parts, Gormagala parts, 61 scales, I have 16 Rathmedullas. Like, you get a lot of parts from hunting monsters. The grind is significantly reduced compared to World, and it's really nice because there's a lot of monsters to fight. And the way that investigations work in this game is you like have the different time zones and different things. You go over here, you look at the side, and you're like, I'm looking for something that gives a ton of Ardian parts. I don't have any right here. You can go sit at your camp until one shows up, and then when you see it, you go into details, click it, and you save it as a quest. You make the quest yourself. Save it as an investigation, do a field survey, you get 4 runs of it. It's super nice. I'm so happy with how this game works. And it's an open world, so you can go all around it to a whole bunch of different places. They did such a good job with this game. It's crazy how good it is. There's so many quality of life things that I never would have even thought about in fucking World. And I'm so glad that it's here. Also, make sure you do learn like focus strike stuff, because without the focus strike stuff, a ton of weapons feel super weak. Insect Glaive is amazing. I love Insect Glaive. Its combos are super cool. It still has the aerial attacks. I don't know who said it doesn't have it. Someone told me, yeah, you don't get to do the aerial attacks with the Insect Glaive, so it's not the same. I don't like it. Yeah, you do. What are you talking about? It's no different, except now you get even more combos on the ground. You can't infinitely jump in the air forever, but it's still aerial. I mean, you still mount like crazy. Plus, if you land a focus strike on a monster and you hit a weak point, it instantly fully charges your bug. And you get all 3 buffs instantly. It's super, super nice. And then Hunting Horn has a rhythm game in it, which is really, really fun. When you get a focus strike, you gotta hit the attack buttons as your character strums the weapon, and you do more. It's really, really cool. Insect Glaive? Hold on, I want to show it, actually. Let me show it. Every weapon is fucking top-notch. Let me, first of all, let me show the greatsword. Change the settings, training settings. I want wound on to instantly do it. Alright, so greatsword is the same, but you can turn mid-charge and aim any direction, which is really nice. This offset attack knocks monsters back if it connects and the monster's attacking, so that feels amazing. You can block pretty much anything as long as your guard's up, but its weakness strike is this. And that does so much damage and knocks monsters over so often. It's fucking awesome. And then if I switch, take my hammer, and then on my main weapon, put on the Hunting Horn. Hunting Horn is normal Hunting Horn, but if you fucking hit a weak point, you gotta, with his head bobs, you do a whole bunch of bonus damage and burst weak points on the monster. It's really, really fun that they added a fucking rhythm game into it. I love it a lot. It's very, very fun. And then switching to hammer. Hammer is fucking incredible. How you can just constantly keep swinging. You never have to stop swinging as long as you do the right swings. It's so fun. Hammer feels amazing. Now, I wanted to show Insect Glaive. That's the one I was talking about. Because people were trying to say, oh, Insect Glaive doesn't have the stuff. It does. And then I'll put on Switch Axe for the second weapon so I can show that as well. If you hit a weak point with the Insect Glaive, first of all, like, you can vault like normal. And you can vault off the monster just like you could in the old games. I don't know where people were saying you can't, but if you weak point, you do this, and you immediately get all the bonuses, and you could do shit like this. Hold on, where's the special move? Where's the special move? Hold on. I actually don't remember which one it was. Which move was it? It's a follow-up? I know it's a follow-up, but which one is it a follow-up to? Wait, I see. No, that's not it. I gotta charge it. There we go. Alright. God, that's so cool! And it immediately launches you up! That's such a cool move! That does a ton of damage. Charge it up. Boom. That's so fucking cool. How can anyone not like that? I don't... As someone who used to play Insect Glaive in World, I don't see where people are upset about it. Also, this focus strike, you can switch to sword mid-strike. And then you get an unbridled slash. It's really fun. So you go sword mode. Get your sword upgrade. And then you can explosion into full release slash. I love the weapons in this game. They're so well done. They're really, really, really well done. Everything feels really clean. They did such a good job. That's why I've been able to just grind as much as I have. If I check out my hunter profile, I should be able to see, like, my hunts, right? Yeah. I played a lot. I'm really rocking with Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield's really fun, too. Can I see how many of each monster I've hunted? Could have sworn there was a way to do that. Okay, it does show here, but it's not showing it on the list. I've killed 21 Arc Builds, 12 Gormagalas, 10 of that, 6 of that, 7 of that, 11, 13, 13, 7, 4, 4, 12. Zuwu is my favorite monster. Killed 25 new Udras. Zulu is my favorite normal monster. Jindahad is my favorite big monster. Speaking of which, where is Jindahad on this list? I don't see him. Is he not listed? Or am I stupid? No. This list is wrong. Am I blind? Oh, there he is. I am blind. I love Jindahad. I wish it would show how many of the hunts, because I think I hunted him twice normal, and then the other 7 times have been tempered. I was just blind. But what else is new, right? I've been also grinding things to cook. Oops, nope. Nope, this isn't what I wanted to do. I've been grinding like additional things for food because some of the food upgrades are fucking crazy good. I will say, it's not a negative to the game. I'm a huge fan of the way that they balanced this Monster Hunter. Instead of having a really steep climb, like in Monster Hunter World, where every like 3 monsters, your gear from before starts to feel really shit and weak, instead, the monsters are scaled very slowly. You definitely feel like Tempered Gormagala hits hard. Tempered Arkfeld hits hard, even with like maxed out gear. But it's not like fucking Raging Brachydios compared to fucking normal Nergigante or something, right? The scaling feels way weaker, which allowed them to reduce the grind quite a lot, as well as reduce the decoration grind a lot. You can't have fucking 10 level 3 crit eye gems anymore. You can't do that. The high end of how strong you can make your builds was lowered, as well as the high end of how strong the monsters are is lowered. And I'm really happy with that, because that means as they add in new higher difficulty monsters, they don't have to take into account super maxed out builds with like maxed agitator, maxed crit eye, maxed tenderizer, maxed part breaker, maxed weakness exploit, right? Which is what they had to do in World. That's why the highest end of monsters in World sucked to fight. They don't have to do that here. They can add in arc-tempered monsters, which they're going to do, and it can be really, really strong, but they don't have to worry about making it survive the highest end builds, which means it won't be completely fucking inaccessible to everyone who hasn't grounded out, which was one of the biggest complaints about World and is a completely founded complaint. I'm super excited for them adding new high-end tempered or arc-tempered monsters. I'm excited for new high-end difficulty stuff, because I can kill Gormagala or Tempered Gormagala, Tempered Jindahad, and Tempered Arkfeld and not break a sweat right now. The highest end of difficulty isn't that hard, but it's open, and it's not going to ramp uncontrollably like it did before. Watch out, Arc-Tempered Raidal be one-shotting people. I hope so. I hope so. I hope Arc-Tempered Raidal can two-shot me. I hope if I stand in front of his big one-shot attack, he kills me. I hope his, like, getting juggled by his shit because I mispositioned kills me. Because there's so many tools. And you can weaken the monster, you can stun the monster way easier in this game through weakness exploit and through focus strikes. I'm very excited for it. I enjoy it a lot. I'm very, very happy with it so far. I can't wait for this first... The first one's coming out in like less than a week, isn't it? It's like in 5 days. Good. Divine Blessing is my homie too. I have Divine Blessing. At least level 2 on all of my builds. Next Friday, yep. I don't care what anybody says with their builds. If you don't have Speed Eater 2 and you don't have Divine Blessing 2, at least, you're not playing the game right. There's a reason you're dying, and it's not necessarily because you're playing wrong, it's because you're building wrong. I'm sorry, but the extra 20 damage per hit is not worth it. The monsters in this game, the hunts are not long. Hunts never last longer than 10 minutes in this game for me. Usually the hunts go from like 6 to 8 minutes. Also, I will say, having a friend with a bow makes every fight immediately easier. My friend Brandon, he uses bow, and he has fucking sleep coating, paralysis coating, poison coating, and blast coating on that Ardean bow. And the monster never gets to move. The monster never gets to move. Anytime it tries to leave, stunned out of the air. Anytime it tries to leave, weakness exploit, knocked out of the air, put to sleep, electrocuted, blown up, poison, knocked out of the air again. It's crazy. We had a tempered Fulgur Anjanath try to climb a wall 9 times. Every time he got stunned out of it and knocked down, until he eventually just gave up and took the long way around. So he couldn't be knocked off of vines anymore. It's been kind of goofy. But I'm going to bed. I streamed as long as I said I'd stream. I honestly streamed like 30 minutes longer. I'm actually happy. Bloons Tower Defense 6 was not free, by the way. I had to pay for it. So I will be putting a little bit of time into it. But it is a nice game to give me an excuse to hang out with you guys if I'm in the middle of something like this, right? I'm going to eat something and take my pills and stuff and probably play a little bit of Monster Hunter with my friend Odd. Try to get some sleep. I'll try to be awake at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Hopefully I will wake up, unlike today where I woke up at noon and then fell asleep again immediately. And I just gotta finish my projects. I gotta finish writing, and I gotta finish my technical issues. And I have plenty of time to do it now. You can always just make a talking stream, really? Yeah, I can, but I have more than enough of those, dude. I have so many of them. That is something I'm going to do once I am finished with all this. And I make the announcement that I am... Like, my whole announcement video, I'm going to have 2 versions of it. I'm going to have a short version where I'm just saying everything. And then I'm going to have a long version where I go through what people are going to need to do to apply. I'm going to, like, show the website. I'm going to show what they need to put in it. I'm going to tell them things that if they have it, like, I'm not going to reach out to them. Things that would be appreciated, things that aren't needed. I'm going to go way more in detail in that video than in the first one. But once I do start trying to find people to make models and channels for, a lot of these talking streams are going to be unlisted. They will still exist, and you can still see them through my talking playlist on my channel. They will not be private. They can be seen. Anyone who wants to see them, anyone who wants to go back to them, they're there. But in order to keep them from clogging up the channel, when people do start seeing those videos, I'm going to unlist them. I unlist a lot of videos. A lot of videos have previously been unlisted. But I'm just giving you guys a heads up with like 5 just talking update videos about my medical stuff suddenly disappear. That's where they will be. So if you still want to find them, that's where they'll be. I'm just going to be doing cleanup on the channel. That will be going out. I'll be having the changes to OBS. I'm probably going to spend most of tomorrow doing technical changes, like trying to fix OBS, reeling it back to an old version. Something annoying about OBS. Do you want to know why the chat looks like shit like that? It's because I just have the chat box in a window with the background chroma keyed out. But Granster, why don't you have a... Why don't you put in the link properly and have the whatever custom yada yada CSS in order to change it? At some point in the last 9 OBS updates, they broke custom CSS. It's broken. You can't do it. So I have to revert my OBS to an old version where it isn't broken, because they just haven't fixed it since breaking it. They just have ignored it entirely. So I'm going to be downgrading my OBS in order to do that. So the chat box will look way fucking better, much less crunchy, much less pixelated, much less weird, much less default fucking... I'll have the profile pictures not there anymore. The font will change, the size will change, it'll be a much better resolution, it'll look a lot better. It won't look like fucking that crunchiness up there. I just gotta get that fixed. That's one of the technical changes. And then I gotta get the scene transitions back. I gotta get my face tracking programs working with my cameras properly. And I gotta fix the starting and ending screens. Once I have those fixed, it's just posting. I'll probably upload the short story and the character sheet at the same time, and then I'll show off the new outfit. Because the new outfit will be from the short story. The new outfit will be from the short story. So, once all of that's posted, I'm done with everything. I've got no other plans for my channel. I'll just be playing games. I've got nothing I need to change. I'm really happy with where my model is now. Like, I don't even feel like I need to change anything with where this model is now. It's still very new, and I think it looks great. But I did update a lot. The moving clothes physics and the jiggle physics are actually way better on the new version. The eyes look better. The tracking is a little bit better. The hair is way better. I thickened some parts and I changed the weight distribution on some parts. I added colliders on my hands, so if I run my hand through my hair will actually move with the new model. There's a couple of doodads changed. I got some stuff added to it, and then there's obviously the whole new outfit and halo design. I'm gonna have 2 versions of the halo, so look forward to that. I really hope that I can do it. If everything goes my way, tomorrow I'll chill out, I'll eat some food, I'll get some stuff done. The next day I'll chill out, I'll get my infusion. I'll probably spend a day or 2 getting my ass kicked by the infusion, but I'll have everything done. And then it'll be working like twice or 3 times a week. Other than that, I can dedicate all of my free time to streaming, to working on those models, because, well, I'm not going to charge anybody for the models. I'm not doing it 100% for free. I will be partially paid by exposure. Like, the better I do at making those models, hopefully the better received the VTuber will be immediately, and that's just free advertisement for me. And maybe I'll even be able to land a couple commissions a year making people models just to kind of help me make it by with my lowered cost of payment because I'm working less at my job. Ideally, if I make enough money from making these models and stuff, I can quit my job. Because the truth is, I only get paid like $400 bi-weekly at my job right now. I get paid like minimum wage pay. I make very little money. And it's enough, is the crazy thing. It's enough. Because of all the cost cuts that I've done. Fucking lowering, condensing all my debt, getting all my money off of my credit cards and onto a loan. I'm living with family, so I don't have to worry about rent or anything like that. I'm getting a lot of help from family. My mother is helping me cover my dental loan costs, which is really nice. Ideally, I'm gonna be living large. I'm going to have minimal stress, little to no work at my current job. Because I am going to lose my job. So I need to get to work on some of this stuff because I am going to lose my job any day. If there's a very real chance I'll lose my job in 2 days. There's a very real chance I'll go in for this infusion and getting the full dose infusion is going to whoop my ass. And I'm going to lose my job. What do you mean leap of faith? What do you mean leap of faith? Do you have any idea? The quitting your job? I'm not quitting my job. I'm losing my job. No matter what, I'm losing my job. Dude, if I sold one VTuber model every 2 months for $2,000, which is a low-end cost of a high-quality 3D VTuber model, every 2 months, I'd be making more than I'm making now at my job. That would be a living. One $2,000 model every 2 months would be a living wage for me. That's not a leap of faith. That's undercutting it. Do you want to know how much a 3D model of this quality, not even the upgraded version I'm about to show off in a few days, do you want to know how much this runs for? $1,000 to $5,000. No. If it has rigging like mine has, and collision, and jiggle physics, and live 2D face tracking, $3,000 to $5,000. If I were to go on Twitter and say I'm selling models of this quality for $2,000, my inbox would blow up. And all I need to do is sell one every 2 months. That's not a leap of faith. That's playing it safe. That's being that's being lazy about it. The fucking low poly model is $1,000. An average 3D model is $2,000. A complex 3D model is $3,000 to $5,000. A high-end, highly customized model, which this is $8,000 or more. Just the rigging is $1,000. I've learned a high-paying trade. I just haven't been treating it like a trade, because I've been doing it all for me. And I'm not going to charge a cent for here. That, like, I do need to preface this. The people that I'm planning on making models for, I am planning on doing it for free, with no strings attached, no signing contracts. That's the only thing that separates me from like Sakana. Is I no contracts. I don't have like a agency. I'm not a agency. I'm not going to be an agency. If the people I make models for, if all the people that I make like stuff for want an overarching quote unquote brand to be labeled under, then I'll make one for them to be labeled under. But I'm a single, poor, insane, crippled man living with his family. Thing is, how long would it last? Like, you think people be buying VTuber models forever? Yeah. I don't see it going away anytime soon. Why wouldn't they? The only way that people would stop buying VTuber models is if it became fully automated. Here's the thing that you're not taking into account, Zeka. I'm not like a fucking software engineer in 2018 deciding to go to college because software engineers can be paid a decent amount, but are being pretty heavily taken out by the fact that a lot of things can be automatically made. What I'm doing is the equivalent of a software engineer going to college in 2008. We are nowhere near any automation being able to make a model like this. We are nowhere near any fucking programs being able to make a model like this. This is highly customized. These are highly customized, and they cost a lot because they are hard to make. Weight painting is hard. There is no reliable automatic weight painting thing. Blend shapes and visemes are hard. There is no reliable automatic weight painting and like viseme making program out there. There is not one. You have to, in order to make a model like this, know how to use like 5 programs. Not 1, 5. You have to be able to use Unity. You have to understand and be able to use VRM models. You have to have a 3D programming program, like, or a 3D modeling program like Blender or Maya or something like that. I'm just saying AI is going to catch up at some point eventually, but it's nowhere near. AI generated 3D models exist, and they are not made for this. And they are not good. The topology is horrible on AI generated 3D models. It's really, really bad. I'm pretty safe for now. I'm pretty safe for now. And even that fucking AI generated, you can make a super high quality AI generated picture, but fucking artists still do commissions for tons of money. At least the ones who have made it. Still do commissions for a ton of money. The job still exists even if AI catches up. And the best part is, even if, let's say 10 years down the line, AI has gotten so advanced that it can make a model just like mine, and it can rig it just like I do, and it can weight paint it just like I do, and it can customize the jiggle physics of certain parts just like I can, and it has toggles just like I make, and it has textures just like I make, and it has removable and interchangeable parts just like I have, and the visemes are just like the ones that I make, and the tracking compatibility is just like the kind I make, and it's set up through a VRM program just like the way I do it. If you were to change anything, the AI would break. It would not be able to uphold it. If you were to make have that theoretical AI make a model like mine and say, hey, put a necklace on it, it would not do it right. And it would conflict with other stuff because of the way that AI works. Eventually, I'm sure, like, all digital mediums will be made redundant by AI because AI will become so advanced that it completely replaces any reason for people to do it. But there will always still be things that an AI can't do. And if we do get to the point where an AI is so advanced they can do that, we're all going to be living in pods. Like, what's the fucking point? We're going to have AI taking care of us. Everything is going to be fucking crypto-based. We're going to be living in pods. We're going to have everything that we could ever need. Our food will be 3D printed. Internet will be fucking 100 gigabyte internet speed global. By that point, I don't have to fucking worry about work. I'm not worried about it, and there's no reason for me to think that far ahead. If I were to sell 3 $6,000 models a year, I'd be making more money than I made last year while I was still working. Just saying, you're putting this like this is 100% a plan that won't fail at all. Yeah, it won't. How can this plan possibly fail? Besides me, like, getting hit by a car and dying. I'll tell you what, Zekin, if tomorrow every single person in the world says we don't like VTubers anymore and we don't want to be VTubers anymore and nobody ever buys 3D VTuber models and high-end VTuber models suddenly are worth like $5, then I'll say, you got me, and then I'll just go on with something else. Because I have other ways to make money besides just VTuber models. There's lots of other ways to make money besides just VTuber models. It's just VTuber models are a niche market that I have learned a lot of. There are not a lot of people who can make a high-end 3D VTuber model. But that's the plan. I'm going to tell everybody that I make models for, pay me an exposure. AI can't give blowjobs yet. Actually, it can. But that's a different conversation entirely. There are fucking blowjob robots that have AI compatibility. That is completely a thing. I won't ask how you know. Actually, funnily enough, the reason I know is because of VTubers. Because a VTuber I was watching was talking to another VTuber, and they were talking about how that other VTuber, who I don't watch, had a Lovense hosted event. And I was like, I wonder what Lovense is. And I looked it up, and Lovense is a automated sex toy company. And I was like, yep, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know about Lovense. That's all I had to know. Ugh. I'm tired. I'm honestly surprised I'm as awake as I am right now. I'm gonna take my pills, I'm gonna go get myself a bite to eat, and then I'm gonna chill out with my friends for a little bit until I fall asleep. And then I'm going to hopefully get a bunch of work done tomorrow. I appreciate you guys checking in on me. I wish I could do more. You guys saw my last update video. I couldn't even get out of bed. I was in bed petting my cat. It's hard to make videos and give updates and streams and work on stuff when I can't even open my eyes. So this medication has been kicking my ass, but the next infusion should be weaker. And then even if I still get my ass kicked, I'm going to be going on new medication with my new doctor after that. The same socket because the system fan is in an awkward position near the GPU slot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, just make sure that when you do get your computer running and you do turn it on, make sure you monitor and that your CPU is staying at a good temperature. Because good CPU temp. A good CPU temp is like 60 to 80 degrees Celsius. If you're going over 80 degrees Celsius, then you have a problem. But at idle, you want to be between 30 to 50, and under load, you want to be 60 to 80. If you get into like the 90s, then your CPU isn't being cooled enough, and you might need to mess with your plugs for your fans. But other than that, you want your computer to stay at like 60 to 70 degrees Celsius while you're playing games. At least games that are high load. Because that means that your computer is still at a safe temperature. Anything 80 or lower is a safe temperature. It's not overheating. Heat is not bad. Overheating is bad. High heat usage like that means your computer is running at the optimal efficiency. It needs to be warm, or else it will slow down. Anything lower than 30 degrees Celsius and your computer's going to start getting slower and worse. That heat means electricity is going through it and it's working. It has to generate heat. It is up to your CPU fan and the fans on your computer having good airflow to keep it from going over that. That was a misconception I had when I built my first computers. I thought the fact that it was going into like 65 while I was playing Doom 2016, it's like, oh, this might be bad. But I looked and it's like, no, that's good. That's what it should be doing. Unless you're overclocking, your computer should not go over 80 degrees Celsius CPU-wise. Alright. But I'm gonna try working on my stuff. It was nice seeing you guys. I miss streaming. I miss doing stuff. I want to be done with these projects because I was supposed to be done with them when I got my first infusion. And obviously that hasn't worked out. So here's hoping that things will get finished and I'll be able to relax a little bit. It's great to see you guys. It's great to see everybody. Hopefully you guys will hear something from me tomorrow. If not, you guys will get updates from me on the infusion on Tuesday. And hopefully I'll get this done quick. I am so close to being done with it. I just need to be awake long enough to do it. And if I have to wait until I see my doctor and be put on like medication that will wake me up, then so be it. But even if I take to the next infusion bad and the side effects stay around, I'll be put on medication to help with it. So it's all being managed. I'm doing what I need to do. Let's just see if I can get what I want to do done. So, yep, I'll take care. I'll keep you guys updated. Keep checking in on me. I appreciate it a lot. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.